multimedia personality, comedic commentator, songwriter, recording artist, spiritual leader, author, and actor. Larry D. Reid is the founder of the MBN Network, owner of LDR Enterprises based out of Atlanta, Georgia, and the spiritual leader of the Reformation Church of Atlanta. You can catch Larry Reid on the BET Plus original series Kingdom Business and on American Gangsta Track Queens. Streaming online at BET.plus. Join with people from around the world praying 15 minutes Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time by calling 667-770-1402, code 974-8029#. Church Critic by Dr. Larry D. Reid. An examination of the Larry Reid Live show perspective. Purchase a copy today by logging on to LarryReidLive.com. That's LarryReidLive.com. Patreon.com/Larry Reid Live. Let me tell you why you should join. You will gain access to master level teaching and coaching, which includes Sunday morning prayer calls with Dr. Reid, Wednesday night breakdown with Dr. Reid, the prophets and care pastors, divine partnerships and networking with a like-minded community, exclusive content, which includes daily posts ranging in topics that are too expansive to share on Dr. Reid's public platform, including money, health and wellness, entrepreneurship, relationships, prophecy, prayer, and more. Become a member today by logging on to patreon.com/Larry Reid Live today. Stay connected to Larry Reid Live. Take a moment and like the Facebook page, subscribe to the YouTube page and hit the bell. Text LRL to 404-999-7527. That's the words LRL to 404-999-7527. And get notified when we go live. Become a member of Patreon. Log on to patreon.com/Larry Reid Live. Sign up, then download the Patreon app and turn on your notifications. Get connected today.
We're about to have a conversation. Yeah, for real.
Absolutely.
Oh my God. Are we on?
Are we live?
Okay, make sure all of you guys can hear us. I'm going to talk. William's going to talk. You're probably going to hear him better than me because the way that system is set up for my guests. But make sure that you guys can hear me. Let me know that you can hear me. Put in the chat if you can hear me. Facebook, y'all already cutting up. I need for you to hit like. I don't know what it is. They don't understand that when they do not hit like, it does not help us.
It doesn't help us. And then not only do you need to click like, but you need to click like and share. You need to hit share.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's important so that you guys can do that. So this is what we're going to be doing tonight. We're going to do, the name of tonight's show is The Battle of the Best, Larry Reid Live versus Will McCray.
I know we have our own verses, but
right.
Anyway, you know, quite naturally it's me.
Okay.
It is no competition.
Okay,
I'm in a class all by myself.
You are that. And,
Yeah.
and that is a special ed class. Okay. Okay.
That he was in with me.
So this is what we're going to do. So the first thing we'll do, there's a lot of topics that I think that we should give the people the experience of us talking about what we think about concerning the church.
Okay.
And Kendra has chosen 8 topics.
Cool.
But this is what we're going to do as the battle at the beginning. He's going to tell us the topic. You're going to have 60 seconds.
Okay.
I'm going to have 60 seconds. And then everybody in the chat is going to judge who won that round. So all together, count them how many topics are there, Kendall? Okay, he about to check and see how many topics we have. We have how many topics?
7 topics.
7. Okay, I thought it was 8.
Okay.
Okay, so it's gonna be 7 rounds.
7 rounds.
But it's 7 topics. So Kendall's gonna tell us the name, whatever the topic is, and then I'm gonna take 60 seconds. He's gonna take 60 seconds. This is bad.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And anyway,
I like. What is this Fended?
This
is Givenchy.
No, this is Balmain.
Oh my.
This is Alexander McQueen.
Yes. Yes. I said I was coming to the enemy's camp, so I needed to look good. And then when you say you was sitting in a car for me, I said, "Oh, okay, but I gotta beat my face because they're gonna kill me tonight." I'm gonna go to see him. But baby, I showed up. I got the Glock in the bag. Just in case.
Okay, I gotta tell the people who you are, because a lot of people do not know who I saw in the comments there. Who is William? Who is this? Let me tell y'all this. I'm gonna do the introduction to William McCray. Because somebody said, why y'all doing the verses? William McCray, Obnoxious TV, is the originator of Church News Talk and blog. And he is, let me explain it.
I really realized that.
But you are.
Yeah.
You started it before everybody started it. You were the man that everybody was afraid of, scared of, before they started getting fake scared of me. They were scared.
Well, see, they like you. You kind of make it, you're a little nice with it. You're a little more easygoing. I'm more of a sledgehammer. Okay. You know, if you're a whore, I'm gonna say that you're a whore. But you say it in a little, you know,
I say pass around puss.
Oh, listen, you say you figure out some kind of nice way to tag on it. You know,
yeah, you say whore.
So, yeah, that's one.
But he's the originator, and I want everybody to know this. I want everybody to be clear on this. Those of you that do not know him, now you need to know him. And the way that you can watch him is on his platform. His name, William G. McCray III.
Yes.
And you just Google it. He done shared the link to his page. So you'll be able to follow him. And if you're in the chat and you have his page, put the link to his Facebook page. That's his main platform, but he's going to start being on YouTube more.
Right.
Yeah.
He's going to show me what.
Yeah. So put the link to his page in there so people can click it that are on Facebook and they can follow. But Facebook, we need for y'all to hit like because y'all not hitting like. They like to watch and not participate.
Right. So we need you to engage, hit like, hit share, and all of that. That's the stuff that makes that algorithm and the numbers go up. Yeah.
So and let me say this. So let me tell you what we're gonna do at the first. We're gonna do 7 topics, church topics, the first 60 seconds a piece. We're going to give it to you. Y'all going to vote and see who won that particular round. But then we're going to discuss together each topic because I know you have something to say on these particular topics. Okay. Now, I want to say this because some people were saying, William McCray and Larry Reid together. William hates Larry. He can't stand Larry. Let me explain what happened from my standpoint, and then you jump in wherever.
Okay.
What happened was we met in 2011. I was still living in North Carolina. And we ended up being commentators on the same show. I just found out what happened from his standpoint. If he wanted to share that, he can. But I was not privy to what was happening behind the scene. I was just doing what I was doing.
Right.
And we on and off contact until I moved to Atlanta 2015. We sort of started dealing more. And he came on the show. So this is his 3rd time on the show.
Yeah.
Third time on the show. So, and we had a great time on the show. Me and William hit it off immediately. And the reason why I wanted to meet you because it was like you were everybody was scared of you. And I'm like, he's just a man. And I want to see who you were separate from your work.
Right.
So when I met, I guess because we both raised in the church and churchy. It was so easy.
It was.
He said, Larry Reid. I said, Will McCray. And we walked up to each other. He rubbed my head and said, your head ball. I said, just shaving. We started talking, laughing. It was easy. Yeah. But what ended up happening, we had there was someone that was working with me and they started working with you. You guys sort of fell out. at the same time, me and him wasn't really talking at the time, but we're talking here and there on a couple of stories. And just people got between us and told both of us different stuff that the other one was saying.
Sort of like Othello,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that whole divide and conquer. But it wasn't only that; it was a series of things that where people, because we are both powerful in our own right, but the energy together. So as I recall, the first thing was the E. Dewey Smith story.
Yeah.
And that treacherous chick, Crystal Smith. And so she was telling, I call names, dates, times, and places because I'm not scared. So she was treacherous, and she was in my ear too. She was in your ear, and she attempted to get herself out of the scenario. And so she went to you with lies, and then she went to me with lies.
And to the pastor.
E. Dewey.
That's right.
E. Dewey Smith. And so that began to, and we should have just talked. You know what I mean? We should have just like, hey, dude, what's going on or whatever. But we was both operating in sort of in our vacuum.
Ego.
So exactly. So then that happened first. And then this treacherous demonic spirit that we won't even, he's not even worthy of mentioning name. Then that happened. So we were having situations that, and then we had the Ernest Pugh story and
the Kim Burrell.
Remember? Did we do something on Kim?
No, we got in an argument in the text about thread Kim. Over Kim.
Okay,
we did.
I don't remember that one.
I remember.
I don't remember that one. I like Kim.
And at the time, I won't stutter.
Yeah. But you know that I just love the way. Are you ugly? Don't sing with me now.
But you know the reason
our personalities are so much alike.
But see, call both of y'all like mean church mothers. That's what it is.
Well, we both kind of bitchy. Yeah. So.
You both what?
But I can.
Y'all both what?
I can.
Y'all both what?
I ain't gonna say it again because I only say the words in the Bible. That we both y'all know because y'all call me that all the time, so it's all right. Well, I can say I'm a son of a. But, you know,
oh my God!
You know, praise the Lord and kiss my ass because I could care less. I could care less whether you like me or not. That's I'm not moved by you. Jesus. I want you to like this thing and like these numbers, but I could care less whether you like me. You know,
wait a minute,
because I was talk about you to your face and walk up and sit on the front row of your church.
My face gonna start hurting. I start laughing too much, and it starts hurting. If I smile too much, and it's my face muscles. If I smile a lot and I'm laughing and laughing,
loose it.
Wait a minute.
That's a spirit.
Even when folk playing normally, I feel something. You ain't got nothing.
What you mean?
I don't feel nothing when you put your hand on me.
we see when you already a demonic vortex. When you already Beelzebub. It ain't no hope. It ain't no hope.
Oh my Jesus. All right, so just the long story short that he was telling slow is
I can't help it. I saw that.
You talk slow.
Well, I have a southern drawl. I'm Suzanne Studebaker, so. Y'all go on and get over it. I can't help it. I talk slow.
Wait a minute. Long story short.
That's it.
What ended up happening is he William just called me. And the reality is, and this is no lie, I'm not making it up. Now, mind you, he done went 3 years and talking about me like a dog, my spiritual father, his son, everybody. When he called me, I said, William, and it was honest, in your opinion, did it seem like
it was like the 3 years hadn't happened. We immediately, we was on the phone almost 3 hours.
We were.
Because we was on the phone, and then he was like, I get ready to take the girls on a spray bag. I gotta go to bed. I was like, and then we say something else, and it was just like old times.
Yeah.
And so a lot of times, that that was the thing that Vicky said about her and Marvin's marriage, is that a lot of times you'll let people get in your ear, and if you just communicate, if you just, instead of just taking, the seeds of discord that people plant, instead of taking it on, if you just say, hey, what's going on? And we should have done that, but
but I by that time I was mad, I was upset, because I don't mind if anybody talks about me. I'm pretty sure everybody knows this.
Yeah.
Just don't put no crime on me. And don't mess with the people around me. And so you
started our family,
right? So
yeah,
I didn't really get upset with you until it was like Bishop but you won't say nothing that bad. That's the same stuff people say over the internet. But that was the only thing that was concerning. But
everything and anything. I have. They say that I have AIDS.
Oh, they say that, baby, I have HIV.
But I had gastric bypass, and so I was sort of like Star Jones. I didn't want to share that because we share so much. So I wasn't really interested in
what year was that people, you had it?
I had gastric in 2019.
Right.
I had the first, and then
you got sick.
I
knew all of this.
He knew all of this. Never said anything. I went into Piedmont. What was it? It was a third day. It was either the 6th or the 9th.
It was really like sepsis.
I did. I went into sepsis.
Yeah, because your skin was messed up at the time.
Everything. They thought I was on my way out of here. It was just a matter of time because I went into the hospital. I think it was either on the 6th or the 9th, and then I was in intensive care for 6 weeks. No one could reach me, and I wasn't discharged until March the 24th, and so. They thought I was gone. And so I was kind of like self-conscious about the whole thing. So I didn't really want to. And so then once I came out and then once I resurfaced, I was so small, and then any guy in Atlanta of any kind of persuasion or what you think is a persuasion automatically, has the church cancer. And I'm thanks be unto the Lord that I was fat, so I wasn't having no activity for me to get nothing because I wasn't getting nothing. I wasn't getting none, and I was, so I could, you got to be active to get a disease or an STI, and so I wasn't. And so I sort of like went through that whole Star Jones kind of phase where I was self-conscious about it, and I didn't really want to discuss it. But then the rumors got to the point where it was so big, and that I had to address it and say, well, I've had weight loss intervention, and then later I had lipo. And then I had the inverted stitch because I have the hip to hip tummy tuck.
Oh, I'm getting that.
Yeah, you gotta get that
because I was 241.
But you wasn't big enough for gastric.
No, not gastric. I just went on an extreme. I took my whole community in 2020.
Okay.
And it took me about 3 years, but I went from 241 to 173. And I'm back at 183 now.
Okay.
But still, I
I
have
think it's a good-
I have
but
all
you
this
got
loose
that skin.
I got the skin around here. And
Tell me
if I'm-
about it.
If I'm standing straight up, you really can't tell
Tell.
it. Yeah, but if I bend a little bit, it's not okay.
Right.
So I
So-
just had my consultation, paid my deposit, and they're going from hip to hip.
To
It's called
hip to
a
hip.
belt something. Belt,
Yeah.
I can't see it.
Yeah,
But
but,
that's what it's
and
called.
then you'll be down, and then I had what I've done what 3 rounds of lipo, but I'm gonna do the lipo 360.
But see, that's the
So-
reason why I'm gonna go ahead and do the belt, whatever you call it. It's the male
Yeah,
tummy body. It's a black almost a. It's the belt area. It's belt something. I can't think of the name of it.
I can't think of
Yeah,
that term.
but it's- but
Just
it's-
go on and give it to me,
Right.
so I can look good. I don't care what you call it. You can call
Yeah.
it whatever.
Yeah. Now,
But-
see, here in Atlanta, I mean, I know some of you in the country, but here in Atlanta, LA, New York, men get these people y'all see on TV, y'all looking at their calves, they biceps, triceps.
But you know, LL started. Todd Smith.
Mm.
Todd Smith started, and he to get that V,
That's right.
he pulled the lower ribs out.
That's
And
right.
I mean, I think men should be. Women have worn makeup, they've
Mhm.
worn hair extensions, they've been exotic and what have you. And I think men have the right. I'm
Oh,
pretty.
but let's talk about that. I'm glad
I'm
we
pretty.
gotta
baby.
get to the topics. But
I know.
you say you're pretty.
Yeah, I know.
But what do you say to people who say, okay, you wear lace fronts, you have long nails, you bedazzled every time we at
Well,
church.
all of this. I'm mixed in with this.
Right,
This
but
is
is
not just
Right, I got you. But let me ask you this. I always wanted to know this.
okay.
Is your look the influence of the black church, particularly the first ladies, the church mothers, and you sort of merge the masculinity and the femininity together?
I never thought about it like that. I'm just eccentric, and so I like the old school preachers. I like those old school Father Hayes, King
Oh,
Narcissus.
now those of you that do not know these guys wore long nails
They
and
wore
long hair.
nails, and they were dramatic.
Father Divine.
Father Divine, and especially King Narcissus. King Narcissus could wave his hand, and he had long nails. He could wave his hand, and the whole church fall out.
Oh my
And he wore these
God.
elaborate capes, and I just always was drawn to that. And I've always loved clothes and fashion. So it's just.
No, we're gonna address this. I like to do this.
Is it a comment?
Yes, Bryant Ward says, just ask him, is he gay? Let me make a statement. Don't say nothing. I'll let you say something after. This
Do
is
you want me, Brian?
that's a great question.
That's what it is. You want something. And I got a big backyard to play in.
But what I'm saying, but you know what? I used to play with these questions like that. But
Yeah.
But people they take it too far. It's nobody's business
Mm-hmm.
how you or I or any of you in the chat like to bust the nut.
Larry's so crude.
No, it's the truth. That's what it is. Everybody's
Yeah.
busting nuts.
Right.
Everybody's coming.
Well, I'm
But-
gonna say this. I'm let's just gonna say this. 80%, and y'all can get mad, but it's just fact. 80% of Black Pentecostal men have had some kind of same-sex interaction.
Either
Would you agree?
as a little boy, or
If it was nothing but somebody performing on you orally,
or
nobody is speaking, no man is speaking in tongues and jumping up, shouting and dancing, and they ain't had. I don't care who your pastor is. You can get mad.
I ain't gonna say they had the act though. I'm gonna say they may have had the thought, or they played the game.
No,
show me
they
yours,
didn't
I show
have
you
some.
mine.
They didn't have some. They didn't have some. If not, if not, but only somebody performing. You have had some level of experience, and the only reason why you ain't having no more experiences is because you can't perform. That's the only reason. The Lord said has
That's
ended
that's
it,
William's opinion.
and that part has been cut off. No, that's just true. I mean, well, I just
It's what you think is true. I think it's true that 80% of men have had some kind of same gender loving act or thought that they will not say or articulate.
just the idea to be able to say that you think it's nasty or you think it's this, that means that you have put thought
There you
into
go.
whatever the act or the process.
And that's
is.
your thought. This
Yeah.
is how come, ladies, hear me. I'm giving you a key. When a man makes statements over and over about homosexuality and being gay and how nasty it is and da 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 da, this is a man who has a desire that is hidden and cloaked in the inside of them, and they just cannot imagine allowing themselves to do something like that. This is why it becomes all these horrible, terrible things. It's because he's not content in who he is. I went to the suit store the other day. Miss Lawrence is in there, and these feminine men, and at the same time, Peter is in there, Nene's boyfriend, husband, play, and all these straight men, and everybody getting along well,
just fine.
and they don't. And he just is feminine. He's Miss Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
But those men were not intimidated, didn't care if he was gay, didn't care how you like to have sex, because when somebody is secure in their sexuality,
themselves,
they do not care. So the fact that you want to know.
And then this is Atlanta. So I think a lot of the men have had to
confront their sexuality.
Right. And they have had, you're going to intersect. You can't, this is not like where you
North Carolina,
a small town where you could operate in a vacuum. You just can't. That's not a part of the reality.
The church, the politics, the rap culture, the LGBTQAI plus, every culture mixes, and it's because this is a very black city. And I wish all of the black culture will become like Atlanta, because we're sort of forced to have those hard conversations, to be in each other's air and embrace everybody of every different walk of life and belief system that's black. And the black community doesn't do that at large, but we do it here in Atlanta.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a cool kind of diverse.
It is.
Situation.
It is.
And then it was a safe space that, and I think that was part of it growing. It was a safe space. It was a place where black men that was DL could come and be their most authentic selves.
That's
and be comfortable.
And I think that's the reason why a lot of black men that move here, who got a little bit of, who like a little dick every now and again. Though I think once they get here, they're able to taste as many as they want to, and then they're able to decide that they're gonna come out. So, because a lot of people blame the city for being so gay it turned men. That ain't the case. Whoever you really are is gonna come out once you get to Atlanta. It's something in the soil that brings out all of who you are. Well,
this is the only place where, like, if I'm not approached on a daily basis, then it's something wrong.
Yeah,
and this is the only place that, dude be like, what's up? Pull over. Off the freeway. You know what I'm saying? It's like, who does that? Where does that happen? Yeah. What they say, Atlanta ain't a real place. Like, somebody be saying, hey, pull over. I was like,
yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, when I first moved here, that was a lot to get used to, because it would follow you to the bathroom, and stand right beside you.
Well, so what got you to the point where was it a slow progression, or where you began to share with your audience intimate part of your...
Yeah, it was a slow progression. Well, actually, if you was around me at any given time in my life, I'm going to tell you too much of my business.
Well, privately,
right.
I mean, but it's certainly not. So I did an interview with George Bloomer, some years ago.
I remember that.
Yeah, and it was crazy, sort of like this. And so the guy that asked about whether or not I'm gay, it depends on what day of the week it is.
Yeah, that was
and
funny.
what I choose to do or who I choose to be on that particular day.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah,
but I only play with it like that anymore.
I mean,
but see, I can't and I think it's because I have members, people that I'm their personal prophet and supervising priest that I have to preach to.
Right.
And although I can do and say anything, they know me by the Spirit.
Right.
However, the people who are out here, what I do now, I don't even address anything like that.
I don't think it's necessary.
It's not. And so I'm not doing that anymore. I just talk. Why are you interested in what I've done before? And I think people do that when they look at you. They see the gift and all the wonder that you are. They want to find something.
And it's done because Bloomer did it, although he doesn't admit it. Bloomer did it in a way people want to delegitimize you.
There you go.
They want to they want to find some kind of issue or whatever to bring you down from and so that you can't be this voice, or so that you can't, so they got to find something that makes you flawed.
But why is gay flawed? Why is gay a slur? Why is it an insult? Why is it thrown at people as something horrible?
Why do gay guys do the hair? They do the wardrobe styling, they do the choreography,
the music,
they do exactly,
and the preaching,
the singing. They do all of these things, and then when a straight chick get mad at them, you faggot.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay, well, I was the faggot all the time when I was, you know what I'm saying? When I was braiding your head down and laying your wig, I was the faggot all the time when I was, doing your wardrobe style. And so,
but you like Kim Burrell. That's what she did.
Well, I think that it was different because you got to understand the Black church and the Black Pentecostal experience. She had a bunch of faggots in her church that had got out of control, and she had to reel them sissies in. And those of us, I went to Nathan Simmons Church. We would hear faggot across the pulpit all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just part.
He was a good preacher.
He was a good preacher. He could see, that's just, now we got Patrick Wooten. That's just part of that whole Pentecostal experience.
Oh, we're going to talk about him tonight.
He's on
the list. Okay, so we don't jaw jack too much. I'm so sorry. How many minutes? 35 minutes.
He infiltrated me. Let me tell you. He came here. He plotted. And he infiltrated me. And he had this demonic nigga that...
What is you talking about?
This hound from hell.
We're going to get started. Okay, so this is what we're about to do. Kendall's going to give us the topic.
Okay.
Who you want to go first? I'm going to go first.
No, I want to come behind you.
Okay, all right.
I want to come behind you so I can eat you up. Come on, who got the bell? Where the bell?
Marco got it. Okay, so what we're going to do is Kendall's going to speak the topic.
Okay.
I have 60 seconds to tell you everything I think about this topic. Then William's gonna go and give 60 seconds of whatever he think about this topic.
I need to turn my phone down.
Why?
I didn't listen. Why they going in?
Okay, and then y'all get to vote who won the segment. Are y'all ready? Let me look.
I can't see none of that what they've been saying. It's just black line.
Okay. So it's time for the verses, and you guys are going to determine. And we're going to do this at the top of every topic. We have 7 topics. Okay. What's the first topic?
The first topic is the reunion tour. Kirk Franklin's reunion tour. What are your thoughts on that? You have 60 seconds.
Wait. What you mean about it? I mean, the new one.
There's a new one.
You know there's a new one? Okay, who's
No.
who's on the new one?
On the new one, you have
Hold
Yolanda.
on, is your mic on?
I don't know.
Can y'all hear Kendall?
Hello, check, check.
All right, go ahead.
The reunion tour. We all know who was on the last one.
Okay, the first reunion tour. Did you go?
Mm-mm.
The first.
I was so not interested.
Okay, wait a minute. It's Kurt Franklin, Clark sisters, Ty Tribbett.
Did he apologize?
We're gonna get. He's on that. I think is he on the list? Yes. He on the list.
Oh, okay.
And then
because him and his wife was pregnant by two different people at the same time. So I was trying to figure out why does he have any kind of anything to say? Because your wife went with one of your musicians, and then you went with one of the tramps in your choir, and then both of y'all got pregnant and had bastard children. But the church is whack. Okay, all right. What's the topic?
Okay, Lord Jesus Christ.
Oh, but I don't bite my tongue, so send it to him and let him know that I said it. And then he was so diabolical, he didn't even have sense enough to apologize.
Okay. All right. Well, getting back to the topic. Now, it was Ty Tribbett, Israel Hutton, Clark sisters, Kurt Franklin, and Tamala Mann. That was the first one.
Oh, Israel was on there?
Yes, it was an excellent. I don't think Israel was a fit, in my opinion. Although he's good in his own right.
When has he ever been a fit?
Okay.
All right.
So the new one, what?
The new one is Yolanda Adams, the Clark sisters, Marvin Sapp, and Fred Hammond.
No Kurt Franklin?
And Kurt Franklin.
Okay. All right. So what's the question? I'm ready. You about ready, Michael?
Yeah, 60 seconds. Give me your thoughts on part 2. What do you think is the best, the part 1 or part 2?
All right. The reunion tour number 2 is coming back to us. I want you to get ready for it. It is Kurt Franklin, and it is also the Clark sisters, as well as a few other people. Yolanda Adams is going to be on, and I absolutely love Yolanda Adams. This is what I want you to do. I want you to go ahead and prepare yourself to go and watch this extravagant, beautiful tour. I like the first one. I know the second one is going to be good. Now, the problem with the first one is Israel Hutton, who was not a fit. This one got Marvin Sapp and Fred Hammond. These are nothing but hit makers. Everyone on this ticket is a hit maker. So I am going to be there. I think it's going to be very good. However, what is interesting is that nobody on this tour can move. Ty Tribbett was on the last one, jumping around the stage, and Kurt Franklin. Oh, Kurt Franklin's the only one on this one that can move. Everybody else is going to be walking. Everybody here's bad. Everybody too big. Everybody, and Karen Ankles is big. And then you got, what's the name? This is not going to work. And Fred Hammond. All right, my 60 seconds is up.
So,
I'm just saying what I think. I like all these people.
Sir William, you have 60 seconds. Your time starts now.
I'm not necessarily interested. By no means. I'm Kojic, so at any given national service, I can hear the Clark sisters. Fred Hammond. I was never moved back in the day by commission. They always kind of made my head hurt a little bit. So I'm just, and then, Kirk. And so why are you having back-to-back tours? What's going on? You haven't made any hits or haven't made a good album. So I'm, it wouldn't. Who I want to go see. I want to go see Missy, Busta Rhymes, and
that's it.
Sierra. So
5 more seconds.
Oh, I have 5 more seconds. So that's who I want to go see. I want to go see them and Anita.
Anita Baker. I want to see. She's done. Or
is she done? But I thought she was.
I do want to see her. Yeah. Okay, now y'all vote who won that round?
Who won the round? We need you to put either Larry in the chat or William.
I would say I think we neck for net when it comes to the funny. I think we neck for net because you funny. So I'm not that interested. Now, for honestly, about
but I do like Yolanda. I love Yolanda.
I
love Yolanda.
Beautiful. I think she represents the gospel community in secular spaces wonderfully.
Yeah. And she is just so great inside and out. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I have never she's a beautiful sister.
She is.
She really is.
She really
Great interview, great talent, sincere.
I hate that she don't have the show. Why? Damn, that was a mistake. They should have kept her on the radio show.
Oh, see, I don't like gospel radio, so I don't.
You do not like gospel radio?
I don't listen to it. It tires me.
Why?
No.
Why, William?
I don't know. I mean, I go to church enough. I don't need to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need to decompress. I want to do, let me get some rap or some R&B or some, no. I can't do church all the time. So I don't like gospel radio. Y'all can have it. Y'all ain't living nothing no way. Ain't living a nickel's worth of dog meat. So why you listening to? I mean, why? No. But she was good. She was. Yeah. I like her. I like her. I really do. Now, what do you think? Because Erica Campbell, they got a gospel radio show.
I like Erica, the person, and her body
Why
shape.
did they break up? What happened with them?
You talking about this? He does this no matter where we go.
You're fired.
I don't understand that. The phone lets you know that it's gonna make noise. Why the hell you do that for? I don't understand.
He's the assistant.
No. Yes, he is the assistant pastor.
You mess up on this live one more time, you'll be frying fish. You'll be down there in Yasin. No, I just mess with it because he already be. I think I'm too much for. But we just have to.
Okay, but yeah, I like Erica. I like her.
You like her show?
I do.
Okay.
I like. I ain't saying I like her show.
Oh, okay.
But I like.
I haven't listened to it.
Yeah, I don't.
So I don't
know.
That whole like, and then what's that girl's name? What's the one that called me a liar? And then I asked her, oh, Darlene McCoy. Like, she's such a waste of time. Like, I'm trying to figure out why does she even have a show?
I love Darlene.
Oh, well, that's nice that you do.
Well, she called you a liar because of what?
Well, a lot of people have these, ideas about me, but they don't have any kind of factual basis.
Mm-hmm.
I've never lied about anything.
Now, wait a minute, William.
What have I lied about?
Nothing you've lied about.
I don't tell.
But what if?
I may have made
an assumption.
So I may have made out of my almost 20-year career, I may have had one or two hiccups. Okay. Now, I said Carlton was dead, but he was brain dead at the time that I said he was dead.
Because the family was highly upset.
Well, okay, get over it.
But if somebody dead.
Oh, well, Veronica, Kobe Bryant's wife, found out about Kobe being and her daughter being dead on TMZ. So get over it.
But you know what?
And I'm gonna tell you I'm glad we're gonna say this because I'm gonna say this. When did taking a picture of a person in their casket become disrespectful?
But the family.
When asking, don't tell me nothing about these folks, these niggas' families. They wasn't doing nothing with their families when they was alive. So now all of a sudden in death, who's the family? Oh, please.
So hold on. But what do you say to people who say, I'm not gonna laugh, but that was funny. What do you say to people like Carlton family? Because I found out that you was actually, they say they had put you down because you're media. Mm-hmm. But the family was like, we don't want him here because he said that Carlton was passed.
They said it was. I didn't want to be there to that degree anyway because that night it was a Hawks game. So I mean, and then what? First of all, I loved Carlton Pierce.
Now I know you do.
Okay, but his wife. And that whole marriage was a farce and arranged by the white man out there. What is it? ORU.
Oh, Oral Roberts?
That's right. They got him a wife that wasn't halfway saved. She was a cute face, and they propped her up because people was wondering whether or not Carlton was gay. And they was pushing him because Jan loved him.
You absolutely loved him.
Okay. She loved him, and they put him on TBN. He practically ran TBN. And so they had to get her. She ain't never had a tap of the Holy Ghost. And she came in there with them gloves and looked like Hecate the witch. And, and then she said she divorced him. Then she said, she went to Walmart and got some kind of, oh, girl, please.
Yeah, she said
so that. So I didn't have to be there. I was at the Hawks game on the floor.
But
you did put a good lineup together.
Yeah, it was that show. It was a successful, great service. But
okay, so what happened? Pastor Chad Lawson Cooper, who said that he was a son of Carlton, was supposed to, I think Carlton coded. Mm-hmm. And then he came back or whatever, or they brought him back and he wasn't quite gone. Then I said, when they said he wasn't dead, then that's when I told y'all, produce him. Mm-hmm. If he wasn't dead, get your phone. Mm-hmm. Get your phone and let's go live.
And I did.
And then you did and what have you. But Chad told me that we later found out, I think, that he coded, and then I guess they did the hydraulic or whatever it was, and they shocked him and brought it back, and brought him back. Just like, okay, I knew Jesse Delano Ellis was dead. Sabrina didn't want to say that he was dead, and then they didn't. And then when they put the death announcement out, they didn't even put a date on it because they didn't want me to be right. And then if you so concerned about your family member, why you following social media and worried about what a blogger say? You should be somewhere praying or reading your Bible. Your mama, your daddy just died.
Reading your what?
Bible. That's what you should have been doing. But on social media.
But let me say this though, William, you can't understand that around death, people are like really, really
death brings out the best or the worst in people.
True.
We are Black people. The first thing Black folks say when somebody died, who got the body? Yeah. We have heard that for years. Well, what took them out? That's how we do. Mm-hmm. And given the announcement and given the word or whatever, that's what we do. Black, it's a part of our culture. If you from North Carolina, we originally from Winston, people set out, what we doing now ain't nothing different than the woman that and her neighbor that sat on the porch and watch people go up and down tree. Her child, that's Emmeline's boy.
That's true.
Now, why they going over in the house? What was they doing? Wasn't they supposed to be in school? They done got out of school. They creeping up. True. Oh, that's Jimmy Lee. Jimmy Lee over there, and then saw so-and-so and went up in their house and supposed to be doing the plumbing, and he sure been in there a long time. Emma Jane, come on, we got to snap these peas and wash these grains.
That's very true.
That's what it is.
That is very true.
And it ain't no different. We took pictures. We got pictures of Martin Luther King in his casket. We got pictures of Billie Holiday in her casket. So don't tell me nothing about posting a picture of somebody in their casket.
But
you ought to be glad that I thought enough of their ass to say something about.
But this is the reason why. Fix your face.
No.
but that's the reason why people think that you don't have a heart, because
that's not heartless. That's information.
Okay,
let me ask you this. Us because we are the authority on the information.
Okay, William.
Okay.
Let's pause so people can understand something about you. What is your degree in?
Political science and English.
Right. But you went for journalism, right?
No.
You didn't? Okay.
I started writing for the Maroon Tiger, and I got intrigued in journalism, and then I was mentored in some aspect. Really, what my career is. I'm an excellent publicist and PR person. And it was that where I didn't pay a dime, but I knew how to work media and work my level of popularity.
So that perspective.
And then I went and I worked for God rest her soul, Glenda Black, who had Good News Magazine, and I did stuff with her. Then Kevin Johnson.
That's too much. Let me tell you why I asked you this.
Okay, why?
Why I asked you this so people could understand your perspective and the reason why you was like, this is just news.
Right.
But I think when people pass, people are. I mean, because I saw you when you did, and we weren't talking there. But I said that's too early. This is not the one. But I wasn't able to text you. Go. I could have, but I just told we weren't talking. But I know you have to understand that people get really sensitive around.
Well, I think we get sensitive because we want to be sensitive, and when people die, it everything rises to the surface, and whatever family and whatever emotional issues and things that you have, whatever level of regret, and they impose that upon you. I am a source of information. People come to me to find out this or to verify. And so they're looking to me, and I'm not going to sit and be quiet and say, so-and-so has not died. What was wrong with and then the other part about people that don't understand media, address it, get ahead of it. Because if not, you're going to give time for people to speculate. Okay, John P. Key, they saying you got to get out of your pulpit. Well, what's wrong with you? What happened to you? Don't want to be a public figure over here and make the money and get the bag, and then all of a sudden something go down with you, and then you want to be private. Your life ain't private.
But I went live and explained, and I told everybody what happened. But it was you posted about that before I did that.
I don't know. I was just like, I was hearing a whole lot of things, and I didn't know if he had a stroke. I didn't know if he had a heart attack or whatever. But whatever it was, we got him up.
Let me tell you what it was. It was a disease.
Oh, he got a disease
that's similar to sepsis, but it's worse. This disease, I can't think of the name of it. It's a long word, but it eats the body up, and it eats the fascia. It goes under it eats all of the white part.
So he got something that's eating him alive,
and it was. But they stopped. They stopped. I mean, you can see it going. My grandma had it on her deathbed. You can see it in the skin, eating the skin and killing you. And so they had to stop, and it happened fast.
Jesus. Father and heaven. So it was fast. Well, why did he get that?
Well, that's neither here nor there, but he had it. And he was about to die.
Oh, it was killing him.
Yeah, yes. I mean, he was gone. And he's back. Literally, God brought him back.
I wonder how do it look?
It's horrendous. I can. My aunt pulled it up and put it in my face to show me, and there's a video of it moving. But I don't want to discuss it because I might not be able to sleep.
Yeah, it stay in my mind. I feel like I'm gonna start itching or something.
Right, exactly. I'm like, you said, I got chills. Just came over.
Some kind of demonic spirit, something we can't even pray off. That
he ain't got it no more.
It got a hold to him. Well, it might just be a remission. It might just be lying dormant.
No, it's gone. It's gone.
Well, it didn't make him lose no weight.
Yes, it did.
Oh, did it? Oh,
yeah, he did. You know what?
But he sit behind that thing, so we can't really see how big he is.
It's stuff like that you say that makes people, it be funny. Let's tell the truth, it be funny. But you just said, for instance, and somebody want me to bring this up to you.
Okay, let's go.
Why did you call Bishop Pat McKinstry a dyke? That is a holy woman.
Well, we've always heard that.
I ain't never heard it.
I've heard that for years when she was with Bishop Willie James. Did I call her a dyke?
Now, according to
Luther,
yes.
I can't remember. I say so much. So, and then I get blamed. I don't know. I can't remember if I called her a dyke or not.
well, if you did or
well, that whole little scenario. Okay, let's just go on and be honest. That whole, Pat McKistrick, Carolyn Showell, and Iona was interesting. Those were some interesting chicks. Now, they can preach.
But Pat was the married one.
Oh, she was married because she did have Luther. Yeah.
Yeah, but she was the married one. Now, I understand.
Well, you can't go by that because Yvette Flonder was married and got a beautiful daughter.
But let me explain.
And she is a lesbian.
But...
and been one for years. I'm from
But she's saved.
Is she saved?
Yes, she's saved. And for the Holy Ghost, you need to meet her.
Y'all don't need to meet Yvette. I've known Yvette since I was a child. I was with
that's right,
I went to Yvette when she got People Are Talking studio over there on Battery Street in San Francisco.
This is how you recall.
And sold that church and made millions of dollars. Now, she got plenty of money. She sold that church and got plenty of money. Then she went over there to the EOFDC old building over there on off of Oakport, off of Edgewood or somewhere. She took all them sissies and stuff over there with her. Now, that's where she is now.
Now
I've known Yvette since I was a child.
But this is the reason why you have to respect what his gift is. Because see, I can't do that. I have to have it wrote down. But you're able to come with street names. I don't know how you're able to do that.
I don't know.
Do you have photographic memory?
Well, it's pretty good because like when I was in Morehouse, when we took exams and stuff, I could go back to the textbook and literally while I was taking my exam, in my mind I could be rereading what I had. Because
I'm not able to do that. But let's move away from that. But I just want to tell you, I don't think you should have said that.
That I should have
like
said
her.
What?
She's so sweet and kind. Bishop Pat McKinstry, and she's saved for real.
Okay.
Now I understand your theology behind it because Showell. What's your name?
Okay, Carolyn, Iona, and Pat. That was the trio.
And they're friends.
And then sometimes that linger in there. She'll hit and miss sometimes. Jackie
McCullough.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, yeah, but see, there've always been speculations around the strong preaching women. Mm-hmm. But Bishop Pat McKinstry, her son said this. That's the one thing that he really has a problem with because he loves his mom. Really loves his mom, but
that's nice.
We can move away.
Most sons love their mother,
right? So
he loved Daddy Long too.
Okay, you
remember the white party? The trio.
Oh,
the white
God.
Party. God bless you, Luther.
Well, I'm trying to get people to know who you are as a person.
I'm sure they getting a good taste of who I am.
Oh my God! All right, next topic.
Our next topic. Oh, who won the first round?
You ain't got to ask. You know
that I won.
No. I won.
I won.
All right. So the next topic, you have 60 seconds to.
Well, how many minutes? It's been an hour. We got 7. Let's just discuss the topic.
All right.
Whoever
won that,
he's gonna have to have a 2-hour show.
All right. Whoever y'all say won that is the one who is the best of the best in the business. All right. Tell them, Joe. We're gonna do the other 6 topics, but we can discuss them back and forth. But tell them how to find you. And Facebook, hit like,
you all, and share. Okay. So I'm Sir William on all platforms. Just put in Sir William and I will populate and pop up. And then my Cash App is $, Sir William G. McCray III. Definitely. And then I have Obnoxious Television with Sir William. So if you put Sir William in any of the platforms, I should come up.
Okay. Whew.
And definitely follow me I don't have no room to be no friend. So don't send me no more friend requests because I don't care about you eating no sandwich. And I don't want to see your nappy head grandbaby. I'm not interested in that. So we ain't gonna be friends, but you can follow me and keep up with the information. I don't know why they do that. Oh, I went to the bathroom. Oh, I did it.
Okay, let's go. Okay, the next topic we're going to discuss?
Right,
throw it at us.
The next topic we are discussing, we touched on it a little bit earlier, Ty Tribbett.
Okay, so you touched on Ty Tribbett, the former scandal. But what do you think about Ty Tribbett's statement about the church is whack? What I think is he was talking about the way that the church he's not been sitting in opposition against the organism, the spiritual organism, but he's talking about the institution, how some of it is whack. What you think about that?
I thought that his statement is a lot how he looks. Mm-hmm. It's nothing about him attractive at all. It was a despicable statement.
William, this was not about his look.
Oh, okay. I made it about it. It was first of all, it was a very controversial statement. And then it was made on a platform which could have been an opportunity, if you say it's so much about ministry, that you could have attempted to win souls. But to say on Breakfast Club that the church is whack, it was horrible. We're trying to galvanize your parents, my parents. People have labored and given their lives to ministry and to trying to help and assist. The Black church historically has had to provide our feeding, breakfast in the morning before kids went to school. That was a part of our church. The civil
but he wasn't
rights
talking about that part.
But what he said was an attack and an indictment on the church.
But can you see it as him speaking about some of the stuff that me and you talk about that's in the church as whack?
But I cannot buy into that theory. I cannot buy into that theory. What we have had and what we expose, and I know a lot of times you only talk about it once it goes public. Right. I make it public. And so we have talked about people that are in the church that are whack. People that are in the church.
I think that's what he meant.
I don't think so. I think he
because the people make up the culture.
Yeah, but he made an indictment on the church and on the church as a whole, and on a platform. Here it is. You got this church boy having to be corrected by Charlemagne. You know what I mean? Charlemagne had to intervene. So no. And then he hasn't apologized. I haven't seen any apology. I haven't seen any kind of statement of trying to clarify or this is what I intended to say. Yeah, I
did see that he went on Ball Alert with that, but I don't think he explained it. It was the culture, the way.
And then after you done got rich. You done got rich jumping around like a roach on stages with them folks singing. And you done made all your money and got your... It's just like I get resentful when you hear a bishop stand up or a supervisor, in our organization stand up and say it ain't about a title. Well, half of you got one. So it ain't about a title. You can stand up. It ain't about a title. No, wench, you got a title. You Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Bo Winkle Bishop, you got a title. So don't say it ain't about titles. That's why you fought, screwed, paid, and did whatever you did so you could get one. So don't tell me it ain't about titles.
All right, let's move along from Ty Tribbett. Okay, so y'all see how we do not agree. With a few things we don't agree on, but I think we disagree properly.
Yeah, but I think Well, okay, I'm gonna just tell you to your face. I think that you have a desire to more so than I do to be in fellowship or have relationship with some of them.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I'm glad you said that. That's not the case.
Okay.
I don't see any of these people as my friend.
You know?
Hell no. Michael known me for years.
Right.
I didn't even know who these people really were unless they were big like the Clarks until I started doing this job.
Okay.
Because although we was in the church real,
what's your relationship like that with them? Because you just love Denise, so.
No, that's a misrepresentation. I'm a nice guy, and I love everybody.
Oh, okay.
But I don't let everybody close to me.
I thought you was close to Denise.
Hell no. I answered the phone when she called. I found her nice.
What's her? Is she supposed to be an apostle?
Yeah,
right?
I found her. At the time, I found her.
How many kids Denise had?
I don't know, like 100. I don't know.
Like 15 or something like that. And they all got different daddies.
I don't know
but
about
she
that.
An apostle.
I don't know about that part. But I think she became an apostle after she popped out all the children.
Oh, okay. So that's like how most hoes do. After they didn't have all these bad kids and bad experiences. So
let me explain.
Then they want to get saved.
I'm not friends with the only people I have.
You're not friends with Leandra?
Me and Leandra are friends.
Yeah, I know.
But what I'm saying,
y'all have taken a drink together?
Yes, we have taken a drink. But what I'm saying,
you ain't did a line with her, did you?
Oh hell! We're both Aquariuses, but I ain't gonna do that. Okay. And I just sipped a little bit.
Are you friends with Robert Hatcher?
Yes, me and Robert cool. Oh. Yeah. But what I'm saying is
nice.
And let me say this. Let me qualify. Friendly with all of these people you're naming,
and see, I don't have any problem with not being.
I don't either, but I'm not going to be mean.
I'm not
just
mean.
Because
you think I'm mean?
You can be a bitch. And so you can be a bitch. And sometimes, and you have, let me explain something y'all don't know about William. And people forget because you're a church guy, you're dainty. But he come from the street. So sometimes there's this other stuff that come out, a whole nother energy, and he starts, his voice drop, and he go like this. I'm like, wait a minute, who is this?
I'm from Oakland. Let's be clear. Let's be clear.
Okay, but what I'm saying is this. Friendly with all these people.
I got you.
But me and Denise had an issue because she flipped on me like she did her sisters. And I had done nothing.
Well, see, it's something wrong with her mind.
Possibly because she's been traumatized. So I didn't understand why she
traumatized.
First of all, if you have been disappeared out of your family legacy that you helped build, and people don't even know you exist, and they find you like the new Clark sister after 30-some years. No. She did make the choice.
She decided. Didn't nobody. Maddie dealt with.
It was a strategy.
She had 2 bastards.
It was a strategy to disappear her.
No, I don't think so.
I do. In the marketing, I don't think it's the sisters.
I don't think so.
In the marketing,
Maddie accepted her and her 2 bastards. First of all, you got to take responsibility for the decisions that you made.
Agreed.
They did. She decided and made a conscious effort that she wanted to be a Detroit whore and sing gospel at the same time.
Well, have you heard that she was turned out by a bishop, though?
Yeah, the first time. I want to know who it is. I've been still trying to figure out.
I got the name.
I've been trying to figure out. Well, who is it?
I ain't going to say. But
why y'all ain't going to say? I want somebody to tell me. Is it somebody in the family?
This is why.
That's what it is. I know y'all think because I got hair and nails, I ain't got the Holy Ghost. I can tap in. It was somebody in that family that screwed that big old girl and implanted that cum in her, and she had that bastard child. And they don't want to say it.
Oh my
God. Maddie accepted her and them 2 bastards, and she still wanted to screw.
Oh, okay.
And them other girls, they fell in line with what they mama said.
No, Denise said they got rid of their children. She kept hers.
Well, that's okay. They were smart. Get rid of it so you can have a career.
Oh my God. Well,
and they went on. Then the only thing I hate that Maddie made Twinkie come out of Howard so she could go and play that organ. None of them got a formal education.
Yeah, except for Jackie.
What?
Because she's a LPN, right?
Well,
Yeah.
you destroyed her.
I did not.
Oh, you did.
No, it was Denise that said she wasn't a nurse. I said she was a nurse.
You searched it out and found out she wasn't nothing but somebody that worked at a rest home and
No, that's not true. I did not.
She ain't no nurse.
I said she ain't no RN. That's right. She's not RN.
You did that. You demolished that. I
just told her the truth that she's not a registered nurse.
Well,
she is a nurse. She's a licensed LPN
she
nurse.
Ain't no nurse. She's an
LPN.
She a tech.
No,
she a tech like at the
She's
hospital.
an LPN. LPN is a nurse.
They clean up the vomit and boo boo and stuff. But that's okay.
Oh
we
my
love
God,
Jackie.
I do.
Yeah,
I really like.
We love them. You destroying them. You took that big bird. You took that big heifer aside, and honey, Karen can't stomach her.
Karen love her.
Karen can't. She can't stomach Denise.
Karen love that woman.
She need to be in a hospital somewhere. She need to be institutionalized.
She is actually in the hospital right now.
Oh God,
fighting for her life.
See, I told y'all I got the Holy Ghost.
But she,
she's fighting for her life.
She did fight for her life, but she
what
she was stable. Last I heard a few weeks ago.
Oh, she did. What attacked her?
All right, let's go to the next topic. What was the last topic? How we get on this?
Ooh, they getting sick and going out. Lord, cover me, cover my mind, cover my mind and my body. I don't want to get sick and I don't want to go crazy.
Oh my God!
I don't want to have no dementia, no kind of thing. I want to be clothed in my right mind with a reasonable portion. I want to be able to wipe my own behind. Ooh, did you get your teeth done? Oh wow! Did you go to Columbia?
Hell no.
Where did you?
If I did, it wouldn't look like this.
You got some money.
This is my regular teeth, but I done the kind where they keep your regular teeth.
Oh, so you got those kind? You got those cheap ones that go on over like dentures?
No, $45,000. No.
Oh, smile for the people.
Right.
Doesn't he have a nice? Now these are mine, but I went to a maxillofacial because I had a terrible, and I had almost a big 3-inch gap, and my mother said, mine. Yeah, and then they broke my jaw and realigned they realigned my jaw. My mother is it wasn't really my mother, it was my big mama. And she was like, no, his mouth, we cannot have this. That's where I get all my bourgeoisness from. My big mama was like Mother Jefferson, a combination of Mother Jefferson and Diane Carroll on Dynasty.
Oh, okay. So that's where you get that from.
Yeah, with the big bouffant wigs and all the furs. Her and Helen Stevens were best friends.
Next topic.
All right.
Northern Cal.
I don't know what has happened. What happened? How we are not following the program. I don't know what happened.
Because you won't stay to the script.
All right, there are 3,496 of you watching between YouTube and Facebook. I need all of you guys to hit like and share, and then follow Sir William G. McCray III on all social media. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get through all of this. We might have to do a second show next month to finish these topics. All right, what's the next topic?
All right, so now let's venture on over to our Caucasian church family. Pastor Mark Driscoll.
Did you see that? What happened?
Oh, when they ousted him, he looked like he was drunk.
Ooh. Speaking of drunk people, did you hear what happened with the guy that's on the Star Spangled Banner? That's the white gospel favorite. What's his name?
Was he drunk?
He was drunk. I found that out with Wes Morgan when I shared that.
Wes Morgan that he wound up screwing the black adjutant and had a bastard mulatto baby with her. Is he still around? He used to live in Atlantic Station. He's still here.
He's not in Atlanta no more than I know. I think he's in
Nashville. Oh, did he leave? Oh, we ran him out of here. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but then
just like we did. Who is this man?
Allegedly, he was drunk when we done that.
Well, he was probably was. Yeah. He probably
really has a bad drinking issue. Allegedly.
Well, it's a lot of folks in the church that's on medicinal drugs and
like Noel Jones.
Oh yeah.
But he seems to be doing better now that he got Loretta.
Well, they took his whole prostate out, so all that meat it can't get hard. He can't. Yeah, you can't. He can't hold no more. He can't do nothing. He can't. He can't get an erection.
True? I don't know about that.
They took the whole. They took the whole goods out. So Loretta's.
So his peen don't work.
It's limp, baby, and I cannot stand her.
I think she's a pretty woman.
Oh, most hoes are.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
It took her 30 years to finally get somebody for him.
I like Loretta.
Oh, that's nice.
I hate she got busted in her face.
How many times? She done taken a lot of ass whippings for no.
Oh Lord!
But the good one was when Lisa Ray McCoy whipped her ass and then rode away in a white Rolls Royce with Noel and left her in the street out there in front of Dr. Bussey's house, because he bought Dr. Bussey's house that owned the Lakers. And she was curled up in a ball and got whipped. They had to come and get her. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't like her. Nothing about her. She runs around with a sissy named Yuri that blackmailed Noel that was going to do a tell-all book, and then he got scared that they was going to kill his ass. Mm-hmm. Please don't tell me nothing about Loretta. Back Noel into a corner. That's all she did, threatening him.
I think the difference between me and you is that I know stuff.
And you don't say it.
Unless it come out.
You hold it. Well, I tell it. The Bible say, lift up your voice like a trumpet in Zion and cry out and spare not. I'm going to tell you the truth why you like her. Honey, she threatened Paul Noel. She waited till he got cancer and damn near. I'm gonna tell you who should have whipped her ass. Grace should have whipped her ass because she would have got a show enough good on her ass. Grace, baby, that Grace shows her. She plays no game. I love her. I fell in love with her when she laid out on that runway. When that ex-husband was trying to take her children, and she laid down, baby, she bad to the bone. She when you lay out in front of a plane, I said, this shit got some different kind of energy here.
Yeah, she different.
She was bad like they mama. They mama was strong-willed like
strong
that.
Woman, yeah. Strong Jamaican. Okay, Okay, Driscoll. Yes. When he was standing up there, he was at Pastor John's event. And Pastor John had a male to entertain the people. He swallowed a sword. He danced a little bit on the pole. And I think he took his shirt off. So Pastor Mark Driscoll, when he went to preach the next day, he addressed it and said there was a spirit of Jezebel that was released in the event, this guy that was dancing. And so from his seat, Pastor John was like, you're done, or that's done. He was like, okay, fine. So he closed up. And then he got up there and said, we was talking 30 minutes. Prior to this, how come you didn't say something to me about it before getting up here and standing in front of all these people? In my opinion, I do think it's strange about the dancing thing. I think it's strange, but I don't know what was happening. However, to address that from the pulpit without talking to the leader of the house, I think that is improper. I think he should have talked to the leader of the house and said, okay, this is what I'm going to share. God put it on my heart. Do I have your permission? Because you should get, the permission of the leader before you address them. Even if something is prophetic, I think you should mention it because your authority is under the authority of the person who is running the event. However, I agree with him in part that was weird and strange, but maybe I didn't know more. But I think that was weird and strange in front of a men's conference. You got a man with no shirt on dancing and entertaining. That is a little strange to me.
Yeah, that was that. I saw that part. I thought that was bizarre. Mm-hmm. I thought that was and the whole thing with the sword. And why was that entertaining to them?
It's white folk.
Yeah, and so I don't know. But if he had talked to him, he should have
Yeah.
had some kind of, he should have had some level of respect and had some kind of, but see, that's the thing with this whole thing with church now. And that's why it's so hard. Like, you can't endorse anybody, because the moment that you endorse them or say, oh, I like this one, or then they do something and they mess up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so, but to have that coliseum full of, and also, because what it gave the look like the man was a stripper.
It did.
Well, maybe they was gay. Maybe all them men was homosexual. Yeah. I mean, if he taking a whole sword that's lit on fire, like
that is a whole sword in your throat. It has so many implications.
Jesus, deep throat, ain't that what that?
Yeah, that's what
that
was
was back in the 70s.
No gag reflex,
right? At all.
Mm-mm.
That's dangerous.
Yeah. All right, William, you is off the chain. Okay, next. You know you bad if I'm the good cop. All right, the next
you
topic.
be toning it down. I'll be turning it up.
All right, so we have 3 topics left.
Okay.
We have Pastor Jamal Bryant and Bishop Lamar Whitehead.
Oh, they're doing an interview, or they already done it, but it's airing Thursday. Now, Jamal Harrison Bryant is your friend. That's what I heard.
We were very, very close at one time, and very good friends. I like Jamal pretty much like I would say me and Jamal, just like you and I think we need to have a conversation. But even though I love him and like him, and I think he's a great apostolator of the gospel, I really do. I
think he's a great speaker.
Well, it's almost one and the same.
He ain't saying shit.
But Jamal gets in trouble when he comes out of that pulpit. Mm-hmm. And I think that this podcast he should kind of maybe counsel that and focus on ministry, because what's going to happen is his thought and his mind process is so different that he's going to say something that people are not going to understand.
Now, this is interesting. Your whole energy changed when discussing Jamal Bryant.
Well, I mean, I have people that we were close. We were Morehouse brothers. We were close.
Now, I heard that y'all were roommates at one time.
No, we was not roommates.
Okay. That's
not true. Jamal, when Jamal was getting to the height of his career, I called him. It was certain places and certain connections with ministry and convocations and conventions that I helped kind of, you know how we put a call in, a doc. Yeah. You need to give him an opportunity or give him a door. Right. That's what we say.
Oh, so he helped you?
No, I was helping him get some doors and get some significant or some major doors. But it got to the point with the situation where you got this young girl pregnant and Giselle, and both of their bellies are growing at the same time. Mm-hmm. And so, at some point, I have to we have to maintain our integrity.
Amen.
And so when you getting so wretched, and I'm a blogger, how do I not say something? And so
I got that.
That was where it was, and he felt based upon our friendship that I should have just totally gave him grace and not said anything. But you got 5 kids outside of your marriage.
It's more than 5 now.
Well, I thought I know of.
What's the last one you know of?
The last one that I know of is the one that I did the interview with the mama, and she named the boy John.
Well, there's one after that named Zuri.
Oh, okay.
That's now about.
But see, it all started because, I can't even think of her name. It starts with an H. Because he had Topaz while he was at Morehouse, and oh God, what is Jamal's mama's name? She made him find that baby. She made him find that girl. But no, we were not roommates. He occasionally would come to the house and stay with me when he would come to Atlanta, because he would come to Atlanta early or leave late or both.
That's roommates.
And then that's when we would.
That's
just when somebody's
ain't
traveling.
nobody come stay at my house up under no circumstances ever in the past or now.
Oh, okay.
That's roommates.
If
I can come to the city and room with you, you are my mate for a room.
No,
you are my roommate.
We hanging out, we shopping, we going to restaurants. I mean, that's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just interesting when you mention his name. You love him.
I really like Jamal.
Love Jamal.
I like
you love Jamal.
You try to imply something that's
no, I'm not. I'm just saying I can tell you love him.
I do. I think he's a good brother.
Just say you love Jamal.
But he makes but it's qualifiers.
Okay.
It's qualifiers. He makes some mistakes.
Right. I don't hate him. I just don't like that. I can't stand.
Okay.
When you do not legitimize, affirm, recognize your child. I do understand that it's your business. However, I have had a lot of situations that I've had to help step in to where these children are corrupt up for the rest of their life because their father does not.
Who cares?
You
Get over it.
That's why people think you mean.
The thing about it is, your mama was a jump off. Okay? Your mama was a hoe. And I was just getting some.
Oh my God.
You can tell when a man loved a woman based upon how he treats the children. That is a product.
Now that's a word. That's a word. You didn't say that again. You preach.
You can tell whether or not or how a man felt about the woman based upon how he treats and takes care of the child.
That is the truth.
And a lot of kids ain't being taken care of because your mama was a hoe and he was just getting some pussy. And she was available.
We say puss here.
Oh, y'all say, okay. Because that girl was dark and he don't even like dark girls. He like light skin, light eyes. So he was just.
You sound like you're describing yourself. Were you his roommate?
We were friends. I've never known anything homosexual about him. I am not.
Oh, but great. You took me.
I've never known. I've never.
Okay.
Now, he a good homemonger. But that's my friend. But
okay.
He gonna get tempted. He gonna get him some. He didn't like that girl. He just wanted to screw.
I understand that. Okay.
Yeah, that's all. Okay. Like him, like Brian Carn. They just be getting some.
Ready for next topic?
They do though.
Yeah,
Okay.
because the women are so intrigued, and they stand in the pulpit, and they got this sharp suit on, and they got this melodious voice, and what have you, and they be throwing their panties
and let's
on
tell the
altar.
truth. These men are ugly.
Yeah, and fat, obtuse. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to see you naked. Like, how? You know what I'm saying? Some of them be screwing. Like, oh, well, I better not say nobody's name. But, now,
you done said 1,000 names.
Like Eddie had a body. You know what I'm saying? So you would want to, you wouldn't mind seeing Eddie stripped down. But, these guys that got
TD Jakes, you want to see TD Jakes naked?
Hell no. I don't want to see Jackass Jake. I don't want to see him, period. Why hasn't Manasseh filed his suit? Is he in love?
No, he ain't in love with that man.
Well, did he? But see, I thought both of them was bottoms. So I was trying to figure out, what did they do together? Or was they doing some lesbianism?
You know what? You are off the tape.
Because Jace, he'll get high and he can take dick all night.
Nah, I did hear that.
Yeah, baby. He'll do some meth.
But
he'll do what they call it, Tina. Hey, and get plowed.
Have you ever been swallowed?
Mm-mm. I have not. And Juanita Bynum came to our church and said that Thomas Wesley Weeks was screwing her so good that she spoke in unknown tongues. See, I ain't never been screwed that good where I go into unknown tongues. Have you ever got something that made you speak in tongues?
No, but I've made many people speak in tongues.
Oh, I can't see you being sexual.
That's good.
Yeah, how sometimes you can envision people.
Because I'm not a nasty dude. I'll talk. Now I'm gonna say this.
You talk nasty.
I will talk nasty and get with you and say all kind of wrong.
I don't like
stuff.
I don't like all of that.
But I
don't like pornography.
I don't either.
I do not.
I was addicted to it, so I got delivered from it.
Got delivered. Oh, you was like Kirk Franklin. You had that spirit. I do not.
Yeah, but I don't.
And then they just. Because we get a lot of sex tapes.
Yeah, I got one today.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, who is this that grabbed Tasha Cobbs Lockhart by her pussy? Who grabbed? First of all, who want that stinking pussy?
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, you like her? Oh,
well, okay. let me say this.
That's another Detroit hoe, baby.
Let me say this.
Them hoes is out of Detroit.
She does not mind telling her testimony.
Yeah, and that how she be drunk and
that how she was
and married that man.
Okay.
And he hid her, didn't he?
Let me answer both questions. With Manasseh.
Yeah, Manasseh.
Like I said before.
But I thought Manasseh was going with the white bodyguard that was built and big and buff. And I just knew Manasseh's a bottom.
Let's stick to the topic.
Okay.
Manasseh and Jakes.
Jackass.
Y'all are really getting to see how conversations go behind the scene, because this is how it goes. So
I'll just wonder what they're saying.
They're going crazy because you are out of order. There are 3,296 of you watching between YouTube and Facebook. I need everybody on Facebook to hit like. Why y'all playing with it like that?
I know, and share.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Right. And okay. Are they giving us stars? Oh, this is on your page, so they don't have to give no stars.
Oh, yes, you do. In fact, $8.88 if you have been
put
it up, Ken.
I want you to raise me some offer. You raised what you call Carter was about to die. I said, well, why the hell they raising him all this money? He ain't gonna be able to spend
it. He was not about to die when I raised him.
He was on his death.
That Bishop
this
Jordan.
This is the last time you gonna see me in this form.
Bishop Jordan gave him $100,000.
I was hollering like Curtis time. I said, "Oh Lord, this is the last time we go see." And that was the last time.
It was.
Woo,
Yeah.
Jesus.
So
Woo! That thing was wearing me out. Then they didn't even want me to go to the funeral.
Charles, you were cutting up.
Child, they said they had police everywhere in the Hyatt.
They did.
I was ready. I was gonna come in with one of my full length furs, baby.
You should just call me. Put everybody need to do $8.88. Put your name and your phone number. Put your phone number in the memo section and just put LRL behind it. We're gonna call you, tell you thank you, pray with you, and the prophets are gonna prophesy.
Right. You know, the gift has rested on me for some reason.
Of course.
I was like shocked. It's really scared me. And I don't miss when I tap in.
Nobody misses when they listen to God.
I'm trying to tell you. I want to reincarnate Reverend Ike. Reverend Ike and Tola.
No, you would do what's the man? The one with the long
Sweet
hair.
Daddy Grace.
Sweet Daddy Grace. You going doing this whole look.
That's it. I loved him. And I would, it's some people that I wish I could go back in time. Like if I had a time machine, that man had 4 million followers before niggas didn't even have TV.
Right. Exactly.
And then I love the band. The
band is bad.
That band.
They say the food is so good.
Oh, they got some good food. The House of Prayer. The international, no, it's not the United House of Prayer for all people.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And all their churches are paid for. And like him and Reverend Ike, all they stuff, King Narcissus, they, you go in and want to take the water faucet because they was real gold. Mm-hmm. King Narcissus died and they buried him in his diamond boots, baby. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They stretched him out. That's when I first saw the full thing where the whole thing lifted up. I said, "Oh, what is this?"
Okay. All right, put it up. $8.88. Put in the comment section. I want you to put.
Y'all give me some of them $8.88. What is that? You got some kind of blessed oil or some kind of hocus pocus potion or something? What's that you said?
Prophets, they mix oils, but that ain't what it
is. The old witch. I love it. Do you sell prayer cloths?
I don't sell prayer cloths or any of that stuff. But my partners get it.
Sweat and sell that prayer cloth. Cut it up. That's what Daddy do. I'll give him a piece. Give everybody a piece. Yeah. Honey, I grew up on these prayer cloths, baby.
Yeah, but my partners, they get all that kind of going on. Okay, so now, Manasseh, like I explained to you guys, Manasseh, you out of order. I said when I went live, what could happen? Either we'll see a lawsuit filed, or either this negotiation goes back and forth with the lawyers, and we never hear nothing about it. So
you think Jake's cut him a check?
From what I heard from the Jake's team, he is not interested in Manasseh filing anything because all the evidence is going to be out. Now, let me tell you this. There are 4 other guys. I know 100% that one of the other guys have been paid $100,000. He was paid. And
I wish he had let him screw me. I need $100,000 screw. Oh, I'll screw you so good. Oh, I lean with it, rock with it, baby. I'll put everything I got in it.
Oh my God!
Oh, have you been screwed that good? $100,000?
No.
I ain't had nothing that good.
If I screw someone, they're going to be.
You the one you be having to cash them out.
No, they're going to pay me because of what I lay on them.
That's what I'm saying.
I have a gold tip.
I ain't never had sex for free.
I have a gold tip.
That's why when they said that I was a whore, I ain't never been no whore. I have not. I'm a I'm a high price.
Okay, so there's that. Now the other thing you asked me about.
So you don't think
because lawyers get involved in this?
Well, see, the thing about it is, it's that thing called discovery.
Yes, that's what.
That's what I can't see. I can't see Jakes and Manasseh. Like I just that I can't go there.
You gotta
in the
go back. You gotta
recesses.
go back to the old. What
So Manasseh was a boy
You
at
know
one
what?
time.
You know what? You're not gonna do that to my brother.
I love Manasseh. He's Michael Jackson.
He is.
And I'm Prince. When we was at Prophetology, I like Manasseh.
He is a nice guy.
He is a great guy.
Yeah, but he's got a heel because he's really damaged.
Has he and Bernard and Mendez?
Oh yeah.
Oh, they talking.
Oh yeah.
Because that was killing Poe Deborah.
Yeah,
that feud.
I believe that.
And see, Bernard is when he hates you, he hates you. But I want him to get his nose back. And I was like, look, Master Prophet, you got to calm down. Oh, I know that's your friend. I love Master Prophet.
Yeah,
he is a great host. I love him. I love Lady Deborah. I love Old Crazy. What's her name that wanted to be a hoe at one time? Bethany.
You can't talk about my sister.
That's my girl, baby. Bethany came to Atlanta, honey. She was working at Magic City, honey, twerking. She was twerking before we knew what it was. That's where she got that boy.
That was years ago.
Yeah, but she done got halfway saved now. Yeah, and she cut the checks and Deborah signs them. Woo! Thank you, Chief. Thank you.
You must have one of them checks.
Yeah, several. Evie, I shot. Baby, I like a black man to lead from the front, baby. That Master Prophet, he's a great help. They came and got me in a Rolls Royce, and then they picked me up the second day in a Maybach. Oh, I love him. I love him. Yeah, I love him. He is the Master Prophet. Oh yes, he is. Oh, and he don't raise his voice. He stands up like Jeffrey Holder and the Lord's Son. I say, you gotta stop. I say, you scared of people. I say, they scared of you, Master Prophet. And and back in 1973, you did such and such. And the folks just be, he'd only look, niggas would fly in.
To get that word.
They fly in from Paris. It was a nigga
Africa.
from Paris. Yeah. I love them African. You don't be understanding nothing they say. What was the one day? What was the way? What tried to backstab him?
Ooh, and you know too much.
Oh yeah, he cut him off.
Change the subject.
Baby, he cut him
Change the subject.
And then
change the subject.
We were sitting in church.
Hallelujah.
I told him don't sling that oil anymore. You gotta destroy my music.
Hallelujah. What y'all do? Yes. Don't say his name. Yes.
Kate.
Prepe. Yes.
Prepe can see what your great grandma.
Why they banned her in? That black know she had on blue shoes with white stockings.
But listen.
Stop before you make Jeremy come out. Stop.
Prepe told me. He said his mama used to take him down to the marketplace and she would sit me on a table and make me from.
You don't talk about Prepe, they say you lose your hair.
Woo, baby, you lose your life.
You don't pull up with Prepe.
I love it. He can look through muddy water.
We off the darn topic.
Okay, we gonna come back to.
We're gonna do the last two topics.
What was Jackass Jakes
and
Manasseh doing?
We're not coming back to that.
Oh,
what was the other thing you said? Manasseh, something else she asked me. What was it?
Because Manasseh.
You asked me too. You said Manasseh.
Well, that's who got the good plastic surgeon is Manasseh.
What's the next topic?
Because his body, he's a quilt, honey. He been cut and tucked and everything. And he got that.
And if he had, what's wrong with that?
Titties.
My titties is right.
Yours is right. Let's see. Lift it up. They bounce. Larry's titties bounce. He got a button in somewhere.
Ain't got no button.
He got some kind of remote control.
Ain't got no remote control. You are crazy.
All right.
What's the next topic?
So
Did we do the last one, Driscoll? We do him.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're doing
all right, what's
He's
next?
next
a
topic
drunk.
is the Church of God in Christ
Ooh.
election.
This Williams.
We
Okay,
got
first of all,
25 men running.
125 vote. I got one question.
Yes.
Is Patrick Wooten on the bill?
He's on the.
Is it?
Patrick Wooten is running for the general board. And you know what? See, elections are popularity contests.
Right.
And
He might win that.
he might get on.
He might win
He
it.
might get on. He is old time holiness. I sat on the third row and he wore me out.
He did. He
And
talked about
baby,
you.
I endured hardness like a good soldier. I sat there and I took that whipping, baby. I told Rob, I said, Rob, it was two people, Earl Carter and Patrick Wooten. And I said, I told Roz, I said, I can't walk out. She said, come on. She said, let's go. I said, no. I said, I got to sit here and take it. I let her, and I endured that hardness.
He talked about your hair,
He
your
talked
nails.
about my, baby, he did everything but call my name. Oh, yes, he did. Oh, he did that. And I took that whipping, baby. I sat there. I remember I had on a window pane, maroon and royal blue Tom Ford suit. I'll never forget it. I was sharp and I sat there and I suffered through it. And then I prayed to the Lord, and his wife got some kind of little school, and $250,000 they weren't able to account for.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't know nothing about it. And then Patrick Wooten Jr., we don't know where he went, but he disappeared for a little short period of time.
Yeah, I'm from North
That's
Carolina.
how we do when you fall off the scene. You be in prison. You be on vacation. You disappear.
He used to make me nervous because in the city,
Patrick.
he would follow me around. It seemed as though he would. Every time I would go, he would be there at the mall or anywhere. I was living in North Carolina at the time. And he made me nervous.
But he's a very one-on-one, and he's a very nice man.
Yeah.
He's a very one-on-one. And I was like, why are you speaking to me? Why do you want to say, hello? Well, you know, everybody, they call me McCray. Hey, how you doing, McCray?
Who, his daddy or him?
No, him.
Oh, wow.
Well, you know, Patrick was here for a while.
Yeah, I do know.
Yeah. And he got turned out and was going on Cyprus, like Mace.
Oh, Jesus.
You know, Cyprus used to be the place. That used to be that was the hostro for the boys. Block up from Bulldogs.
I like Patrick Wooten because
upper room.
Let me tell you
we
why.
ain't gonna give him no endorsement.
But let me tell you, I am.
You are.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why. Because.
But he's hard on the boys.
It don't matter. I mean, that's what he believes.
Yeah.
You know, and I like
that he's staying firm to his conviction.
That's it. That's
what I
like
like me.
That's what I like. I like that.
The Lord don't take no pleasure in a drawback spirit. Everything in the Bible is about going forward.
Who you want to win?
Oh, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm somewhat disenchanted with our church.
What?
Yeah, because
you cold it to the bone.
But we don't have a hospital. We don't have a credit union. We don't have it's certain institutions. We can't look at it. All we have is
church.
What Dad Mason built, and that's Mason Temple. And you know, that was a miracle because he built Mason Temple during the Great Depression. And a lot of people don't know that. They don't know the history. That's why when, it was a lot of controversy when Gilbert renovated Mason Temple and covered up the orange steel, because it was such a miracle that during the Depression that Bishop Mason was able to get the steel and build the frame out of Mason Temple. But that's all we have is that and the campus. And so we have 25 men that are running. And what do you offer? And then, everybody or a lot of people, we like Drew, but are we better off 4 years from when we were? What I loved about Bishop Blake is you saw distinction and progress, and you saw he did things. He took us out of Memphis and took us to St. Louis and brought the hotel prices down and rebuilt and refurbished the Mason our campus. He did we have a project, low income housing, that he saw to that was built.
Shear tried to do something like that when he partnered with them folk, but then they killed him about that.
I never could get that. I never. Now, I'm going to tell you this, where he messed up. He should have got the bag first.
Mm-hmm.
Bishop Shear got excited and told us and put that video thing out. Go get the bag. And if he had came back and then said, well, the Mormon Church then gave us $10 million, then we were, yeah, thank you, Jesus. We would have got with it. But it was close to happening. And like he said, he got excited and he prematurely announced that.
Do you think he still got the money and just ain't tell y'all?
I think that you have people that are individually doing things in partnerships with them, not on the scale. So I don't know. I'm not in fellowship, with them. So, but I'm sure that a relationship was fostered. And
somebody asking about Moses Tyson. This says he's still a part of the Kojic Church.
Moses, I haven't talked to Moses in a while. Moses is an incredible organist. I haven't talked to Moses in some time. Moses stands on his conviction. But see, the problem with Moses is JJ left that church up in wherever it was, New England, and he got that church in DC. And he called Moses, and then Moses went up there and had and fell into sin with that woman and had that bastard child.
What's the bastard child name?
I don't know. Who cares? We don't acknowledge bastards.
Oh my God.
So we don't enter what they names is. It could Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck. It don't matter.
Oh my God.
So then it's kind of hard for you to take this integral stance and you fell into sin. You know what I'm saying? It's like Bruce Jenner. How Bruce Jenner gonna talk about O.J. Simpson and you a murderer too? You ran over them people and killed that woman. You know what I mean? You diabolical, mentally ill, whatever he is. But so I believe. Last I knew, Moses Tyson was pastoring. Bishop Galbraith assigned him to a church in San Francisco.
Somebody told me that the man that talks all the time, they want to be a blogger, Bishop Brandon Porter, is up for election.
He's up for re-election. He's a part of the original 12. So you have all of them have to rerun.
Okay.
So Sheard, Brandon Porter, Dr. Lawrence Wooten, Prince Bryant, McCullough, Jerry Maynard, Jerry Wayne Macklin.
Do you think Macklin may get close this time again?
He had 50, either 54 or 56. The surprising thing was Drew didn't win by a landslide.
He didn't.
He did not win by a landslide. And
I heard it was 30 to 50 votes that he won.
It was about, I think it was either 54 or 56.
Okay.
And the other interesting thing is Bishop Macklin doesn't campaign. So he didn't send out any flyers. He didn't send out, he said, I'm going to let the Lord decide who's going to be the presiding bishop. And, so, I mean, to come that close, with that number of votes,
I mean,
and
there's
not
a lot of pull.
Yeah. Well, he was our Sunday school man. He's so well versed in the word. He was our Sunday school. He was the department head for Sunday school for years. Then when Bishop Owens combined our auxiliary conventions and they made AIM, and he was our AIM chairman. And that's a phenomenal convention. Mm-hmm. So he's a good leader. And then he has started out with a storefront church over there on Tennyson in Hayward, California, and now he has housing and
oh, that's the whole good. He
block.
Did that.
Oh yeah. He's
okay. What's the last one?
Yeah,
touched on it briefly, but the last topic is Tasha Page Lockhart.
Oh, that's what you were asking me.
Yeah, who sexually assaulted her?
Okay. I'm not going to say the person's name. I'm going to tell you off camera.
Okay.
But you better not get on camera and say it.
Why? I want to know who assaulted her. Did she press charges? First of all, who wanted to?
What you mean? I grab it.
Nah.
It was her titty.
Oh, he grabbed her titties.
Apparently, the first swipe was a swipe, but then we're like, oh, and then he reached and grabbed it and said, I'm holding these titties, and like laughed, but her eyes get full of water. Another gospel legend, I'll tell you who their name is off the camera because I don't want to make it seem like she's supporting anything improper. She said, oh, he's just an old mannish man. He don't mean nothing bad. So then, but let me tell you how I found out. She posted on her stories that something happened.
As she always
right,
do.
Exactly.
And then she gets delusional and want to take it down and act like it didn't happen. Mm-hmm.
So I was like, what's up? And she told me flat out, this particular person just sexually assaulted me. And because I had heard that he had done a thing like this before, and actually heard from my singers that he made comments about their body, I was like, well, what he grabbed this time? That she told me. I was like, wait.
He's dangerous.
And so then I was like, well, what I said, are you going to come live and say something about it on the internet? So you did this video. She said, I am. But I spoke with her today, and I gave her some direction, because we know how this goes. And she was, what can I say this part? Let me think. She was contacted by a very big lawyer that both of us know in Atlanta who handled this kind of stuff.
And she got intimidated.
That was the plan, but she talked to me. Because they called me too. Because I can't
take all that weak stuff.
But I say, this is the thing that bothers people about me, because I do not get intimidated.
Yeah.
And I got money too. So I'll go to court with you. And we can run this the whole time. And the problem that situation is going to have, and I want you to hear me, and the situation with Jakes, is that when whatever happens, nobody can make me shut up.
Mm-mm.
And I'm going to come and tell y'all.
Yeah.
But I'm going to wait.
Y'all here, if see y'all so delusional and crazy, y'all don't want to believe when we tell you stuff.
Yeah.
I ain't going to tell you no lie. That's why I can't stand that. Did she have a husband, or he left her?
Oh.
Darlene
McCoy?
Yeah, she's not married.
No, she got a new man. No, she's battling cancer.
Oh, well, I hope it don't kill her.
Well, yeah. She's a nice chick. But a lot of people don't know.
She called me a liar.
Well, she doesn't
Ken,
tell.
I ain't never. And so then I asked her, "Would tell what lie have I told? Because I don't tell lies and fairy tales. They get mad at me because I tell the truth with accuracy."
Oh my God!
Thank you, Jesus.
All right,
So
we're gonna
who
stop.
touched her titties?
I'll tell you off camera. Okay, so you guys.
And so they shut her down. They scared.
No, I told her she okay now.
But she not gonna.
I already got a lawyer.
She too weak.
No,
because she couldn't deal with that nigga up there in New York.
She already got.
Then he moved that other hoe and her bastard in the house.
Oh Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
what's his name? Vernon.
Varon. Yeah.
I didn't know he liked women.
I can't. Okay, so
I thought he liked boys and toys.
You know, it's been 2 hours. I ain't went this long and I don't know how many years. This is a long show. We went from almost 4,000 people watching down to 1,200 and we done took so long.
Oh, we didn't drop. Oh, okay. It's time to get off if the numbers are dropping. We gotta crank it. We gotta crank it back up.
Oh my God!
But ain't nobody people who has numbers like that. So.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys go. You do not. I'm gonna tell you, but don't tell the public.
Okay. We gonna. I'm gonna join Larry and keep the secret
until it hit.
Until it hit.
Okay.
But I want to talk about. I want to know why Manasseh won't take Jakes to court.
It's not just like I said before. You got lawyers involved, so Jakes do not want Manasseh.
But Jordan got plenty of money.
But joint money and Manasseh money ain't the same. They two different pockets.
Yeah, but Manasseh got money his own.
He sure do multiple millions.
That I'm trying to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't cast some kind of spell.
So
and then they went in that girl's house. See, he's dangerous. He's not above killing you. See, he went in that girl's house.
Michelle.
And see, you remember they whipped that girl's ass in Fort Worth. You remember they locked her in the room and beat her ass.
But they had to pay her.
They paid her a hunk and a chunk. She disappeared on me. And then
I talked to her.
But you remember they whipped the man's ass that wrote the book.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
See, he likes to jump on you. That's all right. So see, he ain't a book. See, he'll make you disappear. If y'all let him. They pulled up to that girl's house with black trucks.
They did.
Yes, they did.
They had one in the street.
Yeah. Oh, he's dangerous, baby. Yeah. He should have been doing something about that boy that like to be out there in the park and have sex.
It's just a little peen goblin. It ain't that serious.
But they told me Sarita was a lesbian. See, we knew Thomas Dexter when he was wearing them run over shoes and had a Jerry curl.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else.
He had them run over shoes and them polyester suits.
Do you know why he was put out of his home church? And then why?
In Charleston. I never got the full story, but he was so clever with how he with the propaganda.
No, he got put out of church in the South. I want to say Mississippi. And then
I know, but something happened at that church in Charleston, which why he wound up in Dallas.
Well, that ain't as bad as what I'm talking about. Because they found
he molested somebody.
No. They found
a porn tape.
No.
What did they find? You know, I've been a gossip all my life. No.
Don't say that.
Well, bro. Master Prophet did too.
Oh.
Your mentor. Yes, he was.
No.
Back in the day. Studio 54, baby. I know what I'm talking about.
So it don't matter.
It's under the blood. That's what we say about folks we like. Oh yeah.
Okay. But anyway,
and they got a picture. Oh, well, I wouldn't give. Ooh, but he was an ugly
I'm
one.
not. So anyway, so then who's his
Why
best?
he never got his teeth?
The
fixed?
light skinned man now. The light skinned Watkins. And what's the other man? Oh my God.
But I know they wouldn't let him carry on like that in Stronghold.
I got the names. Though he took him out of there, and Watkins took him,
and gave him grace, gave him refuge.
And then he ended up getting with Sarita, but Sarita already had them 2 boys.
She already had them boys.
The 2 that's,
and
both
they
of
said
them
she was dyking. They said she was a lesbian.
That's a rumor that she was a
lesbian and he was a homosexual. Right. But I believe it.
And they put
I see it in the Holy Ghost. And why won't they do something with that crazy ass Cora? Why did she need to be in a She need to be institutionalized. Well, I don't know why she won't. She needs help. Because, she just got with the girl. She's a lesbian now. She got with the girl in Oklahoma City. And she want to take her and told her to have your daughter tell that that her daddy touched her. The girl is dangerous.
Oh my God.
She need to be somebody. She need to be behind lock and key, where you go in through a window and pass her tray of food. Honey, she don't need that.
My God.
Wait a minute, you remember she ran out there like a barracuda when that woman laid hands on Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
And Sarah, is she still with that sister?
You know what?
With Teray. Jesus.
Just so you know,
they full of delusion.
Bethany says she is going to call you.
That's my girl, baby. Bethany ran off and left her daddy, honey, with that big old chocolate booty. She was down here.
Oh my God.
God, that's my sister. I love her.
Oh my God.
We set up at the bar. Master probably gave it to us. Why are you all sitting? All of these tables in here. And we sitting up.
Oh my God. And Mike Williams said, as relates to Carlton Pearson, you are a lying piece of shit.
Who is Mike?
He worked with Carlton Pearson for years, the white man. They do all the camera stuff.
Oh, the one from Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, please. Yeah. You're the cracker that destroyed the tape of me and Bloomer. And I'm not a liar. And you're a drunk and you do coke. Tell that.
I like Mike.
Tell that Mike is a dope fiend.
Most people doing dope are like skinny. He's like a fluffy guy.
Yeah, he's fluffy because it some of that stuff make you hungry. Please.
Well,
you ain't gonna give no cracker no grace. Ain't never had nothing. Can't preach. Made your money on the back of Negroes, and then ain't even one over there with that sissy Todd or what the boy with the hips or whatever.
Todd,
the boy that did the spit.
What's his name? Todd.
Who cares what his name is? Got that foul spirit and hips
wide
as the state of Texas.
Is it Todd?
Wore that shirt,
Todd, yes.
Talking about he was raised up. Mike Todd,
Mike Todd. That's it, Mike Todd.
Yeah, took his wife over there to some island or something like that, and she wanted to show herself in a bikini and be a first lady at the same time. All that confusion. He ain't never did nothing but use black men. He's
but heard
an old racist, and I'll tell you to your face.
Mike Todd, he lost weight.
And what pastor is gonna say somebody
he lost weight
is SHIT, baby? Well, if I'm SHIT, I'm sure good looking with it.
They said that Mike Todd. Remember when Jordan was there, he prophesied to him. He said,
did he?
He said, your friends are far and your enemies are near.
They right up on him.
Allegedly.
Just like...
let me tell you
just
this.
Like Matthew, see, all the people that the folks that destroyed you is right up on you.
Talking about Matthew Stevenson?
Yeah.
Oh,
Last time, where is he? You shut him down. Huh?
I did not.
Yes, you did.
No, he's
And then
doing well.
He said, didn't he served you some kind of papers or something, didn't he?
Everybody did it one time. That was years
I
ago.
know it. You was getting hit. I said, oh,
But
I was saying, thank you, Jesus.
But ask me who won.
I was saying, hallelujah, do it, Lord. This is your
It ain't
handiwork.
work.
I said,
It
it's
ain't
your
work.
handiwork. I said, God, I said, they kicking
It
his
ain't work.
ass, baby. They hitting
It ain't work.
But they had about 6.
One time about 7 and one time.
They was hitting I said, they hit this nigga back to back, baby.
Oh.
Then you went and got a Muslim lawyer. I said, oh, this nigga's dangerous, honey.
And I won. Nobody won against me. Nobody.
I had one and I shut him down.
Who was it?
You remember Larry Shaw sued me and Dad Sheed?
Larry Shaw.
Shaw from
I
Hinesville.
I remember.
Yeah, and he was on a stretcher and had to be no more than 30 minutes from the hospital because the Lord was going to kill him.
What was you about to say, Reid?
I don't remember what I was going to say. About what? Oh,
Mike Todd, he had weight loss surgery.
I don't know if he did or not. But
why is his hip so wide?
It's bones. I seen it in person. It's bones. I mean, that's you can't get rid of that. So
somebody was hitting that baby.
Bishop said
from him, he was getting screwed from a child.
You know what?
That's why his behind is just wide and wrong.
So he said it is interesting to see.
Yeah.
So he said your friends are far and your enemies are near. So I heard, and I can't verify this. So this is not.
It's that white man that used to work with that split Carlton Pearson's church.
Apparently.
That told him, oh, just lie and all of this will go away and what have you. It's that cracker.
McIntosh.
I can't stand him.
So McIntosh apparently daughter came back to the church. When she came back, Mike Todd took a price, a salary cut, and she's in that spot. She's rearranging the church. Allegedly,
they're gonna take it from him,
right? And gonna move him out and put what's his name there? What's the white man that was in New York with Hillsong?
Oh, they're gonna take that junkie that was running around.
Carl Lentz
that was running around with Justin Bieber and wanting to smoke weed and drink beer and wear leather coats like he was in a motorcycle gang.
I happen to like Carl.
Oh, that's nice. Well, you like all these wretched undone. Why did is Joe Tugman screwing Jackass Jake?
No, although he is Jake's type.
Joe is his type.
He is his type,
and Jace had him shut his whole church down.
But it was the best thing from Lou Bennett. His wife left him, and then they had a quiet.
Oh, Joel's wife left him.
They divorced because it's a lot going on.
All them boys was sitting up in there. He had a church full of the boys.
It's a lot going on, but a lot of that's not on the street yet. It's not on the street.
They've been trying to keep it. See, that's the thing. That was the difference between Jakes and Eddie. See, Jakes don't mind getting up off the money. Yeah. See, he gonna write that check and put you on that DBI or whatever they call it. That thing. See, he gonna put you on that gag order.
But the thing is the NDA. But the thing is, Jakes has the money to continue to pay these people. So this stuff is never gonna come out.
Yes, it will.
I mean, yes, but I'm saying
just like with Diddy, it's gonna come out. Yeah. It's gonna come out because see, you're gonna have what eventually happens. You're gonna have somebody that's strong enough and got the intestinal fortitude enough to come forward and see. It's a different spirit on the land now. See, people since Kim Kardashian, people are not ashamed to say I'm a whore. See, the old days, folks, we hold in secret. See, now I want you to know that they were screwing me and passing me around.
That's a whole nother.
And that's a whole nother level.
But that's the other thing that's going to come out.
Because see, that was what Joseph Walker was doing. See, and they don't realize. See, you can't have sex and do a train. That's trafficking.
And they were flying the boys over state line.
Right.
And out the
Right.
country.
And take it like Eddie took that boy to Auckland, Switzerland to lick his behind for his 18th birthday.
So what's going to happen is if anybody comes out,
they going to go to prison.
Definitely because it's sex trafficking.
Right.
You can't fly people.
On some of them, just like, what's his name? Luther's friend. They was taking that girl, they was picking her up and getting her Burger King and taking her to the Motel 6, and all of them was screwing her.
This girl.
You know, the girl they was from Toledo, Ohio. He was over there with what's his name? Starts with a K. Kim. I
know.
It's not Keon.
I know the story.
Yeah, he's in prison. And then you know the other man, that the fat boy, that wife, her and her daughter went and whipped the girl's ass at school to tell her not to testify. See, she's in prison too. The whole crew. Yeah, they went and jumped on her. See, yeah, that was a good story. That got a lot of hits. That's it. See, the Saints is dangerous, honey. Y'all think these niggas in the world or something else, man. We something else over here in this church.
And the thing is, if I sit and told, we sit and told.
And that's the thing. They think we hate the church. But if we really told the stuff that we knew,
there would be no church. I'm honestly, there wouldn't be.
I had bishops call me when I did that piece on Brian Corn and I ran the witch side by side him. They was like, "Will, please take it down. You're destroying the church. People have no confidence no more." That's
what I was called by. And stayed up on me for 3 hours trying to get me to get Manasseh to not foul. And because they said it would destroy the church because it's Jake's.
But she was on foul.
I'm just thinking what she told me.
And she over there with that girl, ain't she?
I can't say anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know the girl that played the organ.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
You got the spirit of a man. She got the spirit.
William, hush. I'm whispering for a reason.
Oh, okay. Well, she's a die. I see that spirit on her.
Oh my God. But it just, because the reality, I know you love the church.
Yeah, but he needs to stand on. He needs to tell the truth.
I don't know if he.
He needs to tell the truth. He needs to tell it.
But the thing is,
Jackass has done a lot of things to a lot of people.
There's another story I'm sitting on right now.
He has attempted to raise this one up, shut this one down, blackball this one,
true.
blacklist this one.
That's true.
And then he got George running around like he's his henchman, and they come in
He's the fixer.
Yeah, or attempt to.
I
still want to know what happened to Daryl Patrick.
He died. He was in my opinion,
somebody killed him.
Yeah, that's my opinion.
What they call it on social media, they unalived him.
Yeah, I believe that because what he was saying was,
and baby, what he was texting, and they had to go and get Sarita up off the floor
because Sarah showed it to her.
That's right.
Because the message was coming to the iPad.
They so dumb. To your text when you got Apple stuff, it come up on your phone and it come up on the iPad.
But
that's how we broke into church and got dumbass Eddie Long. When he was over there in Africa, all the text about how he was screwing the boys was coming up on the iPad. We broke into church and got the iPad.
Yeah, because you were working there.
Yeah. It hurt me to have to destroy him. It did. It pains me. I'll never forget, I told Shannon, I said, Shannon, I said, there's something going on. I said, these boys is coming up in here. They coming up in here with these elevator access. I said, "Is something going on?" Oh no, Bishop.
They'll be in the office.
Oh,
I was telling about in North Carolina.
They would screw church. He would screw right in the office,
church.
right in church, in between service.
But a lot of pastors,
he never screwed me. I don't know why. Why don't nobody want to screw me? I'm kind of getting jealous now. I'm kind of feeling some kind of way about this. Wait a minute.
Oh my God.
Why ain't nobody been in my box, in my inbox? Lord Jesus. They ain't sent me no mail. Everybody else getting the messages.
I'm getting them all.
You get them all the time?
Every day, all the time.
Who did they send you nasty?
All the time.
Why they don't send? I want some. I think they too scared. I'ma tell. I think they too scared. Listen, I went to the Dogwood Festival. And so none of my friends was available. So I just took the chance. I said, I'm going to go out here. I had a good time. So you know how you meet people or whatever. Mm-hmm. And so they was like, oh, you that guy. I've seen some of your lives. And I was like, yes. And we was introducing ourselves. Mm-hmm. And so I said, I'm William. And so he said, well, they call me Rhino. Mm-hmm. He said, so because my dick's so big, it's like an animal.
No, Jesus.
I said, oh. I was wondering, where can we go so we can see?
Oh, my God. Well, you crazy.
I was like, I was in shock. I had never had, and I said, oh, this nigga said this with a straight face. I ain't never heard nobody. But I was like, no, right? He said, right. I heard up and got a mouthful around.
That be told your inside.
Yeah, but listen, I don't know what he did to you. That's how Dennis Meredith whined, because he pastored that church on 23rd and he screwed that boy and split him open.
Now that's what I heard happened to his. What's her name? Bishop,
Queen Esther.
Bishop.
His grandma was named Queen Esther, baby. She got Lydia and Dennis Meredith. She ran their ass out of Oakland, California. But see, Dennis was running around taking his shirt off, riding a Harley Davidson.
What's that bishop named? Garner. Bishop Garner.
From where? Where was he from?
Is it Garner?
He was gay.
Dark skin. He's married. He always be teaching that Bishop's events years ago, Bishop Jake's event.
Oh, but that whole crew.
But he was in the College of Bishops.
Oh, please. That ball of delusion and confusion. You talking about that thing that Jesse Delano Ellis had?
Yeah.
Oh, please.
So they say he messed up a boy like that. And his wife found out because the boy told him.
The one that Jesse stood up and said, "Oh, you're here with your homosexual love." That Jesse Delano Ellis, he was ruthless.
He was.
He was ruthless in that mic, baby, and all the boys he had. It's one boy. She what you call it? Because I think Sabrina had a nervous breakdown.
Why would you want to rummage into somebody's bread basket so to where they can't hold it?
I don't like all these analogies. And they anus while they bust it wide open or whatever. I don't know. I don't understand these people that have sex with children.
That is weird.
Yeah, because you want to have sex with somebody that know how to move and groove.
And be already
and fully developed.
Right. But see, I think that's a power thing.
Yes,
and mental illness.
Yeah.
I hate to say that because I feel bad, but it's I think it's what I think. I think it's mental illness. We gotta go. We done saying talk on that on.
Listen. Oh, somebody didn't send me a cash app.
Oh, yeah, they did. Lisa Wilson.
Lisa
sent $20. You made them laugh.
Oh, I wish some more folks were saying something. Child.
All right. All right, we're gonna let you guys go. This
I
was
know.
fun. This was fun. But we're probably gonna do this again.
Yes.
Especially like
and
when-
then we really got to fight it out because I still have some animosity.
You lying. You got animosity. I mean, because I ain't even like that. And you can fuss and say whatever you want to say. I'm like,
I'm not.
Because we don't have to agree, and this is what I like about our deal. We don't have to agree, and you don't be pushing your point on me because
and you don't push yours on.
No,
on me.
I mean, so I can fool up with that.
So all of our haters hate.
Yeah. Somebody said, please do it again. Please do it again. Well, 1,000 people. So this thing won't count right. Because it just jumped back up to 2,843.
It was a glitch. The thing is lying.
It was a glitch. Somebody said you're supposed to talk about a lot more. We were talking about them. First of all, I don't have nothing to say about Lamore except for I hope he got everything in order.
Miller White. It was when is he going? When is
July?
He gonna be sentenced?
July.
Oh,
that's sentencing. So he's gonna be.
But I don't think he thinks he's going to jail.
I don't know what he thinks.
Yeah, but I think he's going to go to prison.
Oh, absolutely. He's convicted. So absolutely he's going. Just a matter of how long.
I mean, it was guilty. And I think they did. I think the jury deliberated in like 10, 15 minutes. Jesus.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, you destroyed him. That's a shame.
I did not.
You did. You
what you mean? Everybody was talking about him.
You and Genesis. Y'all wore that poor man out.
One live. We killed him in one live. He killed himself.
Y'all killed that poor man.
He killed himself.
Y'all killed.
He killed himself.
Oh, y'all wore him out, baby. He's a liar. I said, I was trying to. Hey, y'all, look.
You interviewed him.
I was trying to give him grace. I said, well, I'm going to wait. We're going to see what the court of law.
I had already, if we were friends, I would tell you, William, the FBI came to this house twice, took the phones, he's gone.
Well, see, I knew something happened when that wife left.
She should have been gone before then. I sent word through her friend.
And then, what is wrong with Tasha K?
I don't like discussing these people.
Her mind is something wrong with her. I think it's really something wrong in her mind. I think she's crazy. And she came over here to the church and unsaved, married to that African.
But
see, Cardi B had the time and the money to deal with her, baby.
But she's still able to sort of
maneuver.
What you talking about? Verify that, Kendall.
Check her social media.
What?
You didn't host me like you did the other people. He didn't have no food for me. Listen, these niggas ain't even gave me a bottle of water. Everybody else, he had a spread, food laid
We decided to do this yesterday.
No, you decided.
Is that
treating
true? Is
me.
That true?
What? Now, I did hear that there was some problems. I did hear that.
Did you check that out?
I heard that there was some. But see, we can't say nothing about them because they get so.
It's been in the comments on that.
Who is?
But just because in the comments don't make it true.
Yeah,
Verify.
just because we have to.
I haven't seen it.
We have to check.
I don't even want to say that.
Yeah, go on and say it.
No.
Child.
Really?
A popular couple then broke up, y'all. We ain't gonna say their name just yet. We gonna try to get some documentation.
Let's see.
Is
it true?
I gotta get some documentation.
Hold on. She stopped following him? Find out, y'all.
But see, you can't go by that.
Let me call.
Because I don't follow my mama and daddy on social media. I blocked my mama. So I said, girl, what is wrong with you? Got a Facebook page. I had blocked her. She said, son, why did you I said, you're my mother. I know you in real life. What I'm supposed to know you on this thing? I don't know why my little niece made her a Facebook page.
I hope he didn't cheat on her while she was pregnant.
Oh, that'd have been good. They say he hung like a horse, baby.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus. I hope that's not true.
Really? Why?
I love Kiara.
You like her? Yeah.
Mark, you don't like her?
She should have went on and got with Brian Korn. You remember she
shouldn't.
She collapsed on the stage.
No, she shouldn't.
Said she was in love with. Oh, and they didn't got that baby. She gonna be a single mother. Oh.
Oh my God. I hope that's not the case.
We hope not. Okay, so what they're alleging.
You go ahead. I ain't gonna say nothing about it.
Well, you done already said.
I did.
They're alleging that they're no longer together.
Maybe just having a spat, because they got in an argument just about, you get out the house and I unfollow you, all that. Because women are emotional.
Emotional, yeah.
So I can see that happening, but they probably get back together.
But okay, so you've been married 3 times, 2 times to the same woman.
No, I've all times to the same woman. That was.
Oh, you married the same.
What you said wasn't true. That's not true.
They say you married a trans.
No, I did not.
You're the second wife.
No, I never.
She was anatomically and biologically a
full female.
Oh, okay.
I remember. That's true. I remember you covered that.
Right, because
I watched that and laughed. I watched that and I laughed.
So you married that girl 3 times.
That girl is the mother of my children. Yes.
You crazy.
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Why you had to
marry? I didn't know.
You married her 1 time for the father, 1 time for the son, and 1 time.
But
see, you're crazy apostolic.
But see, what happened was when we got divorced the first time, we thought we were divorced, but the paperwork somehow didn't go through, so we were still married while I'm engaged to somebody else. So then we had to divorce again. Had to go refile it. So it's like we divorced twice. Then me and the woman broke up. The call that engaged
that you had cheated on her with.
No, that's not true.
You didn't cheat on her.
No,
okay. You've been faithful all the time.
100% faithful. Now,
why did y'all break up?
That's a good question. We just we got married when we was teenagers.
Okay.
And she finished her career 20 years, and I stopped the church tradition, so she felt displaced. So she wanted to go find herself. But when she went to go find herself,
that's when she became a lesbian.
Well, sort of like, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. She was lipping and lapping with that woman in the military.
No, she's the military. The woman.
Okay. Well, I knew somebody was going.
She was another first lady.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but she got.
Oh, that's where that spirit came from. That military.
No, but she never ate puss or had her puss ate. Right, because she don't even like her puss ate. Not for me to even eat it. Really? Yeah, that's the kind of chick she is.
That's different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
y'all be liking that oral, that lipping and laughing.
Yeah, we just want to see the woman.
They
respond.
say you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah,
it's an abomination.
No, they say it's the bed of the sodomites when it's borrowed from the word of the homosexual.
Right, yeah,
that's what they say. Yeah, that's what the old school say.
That's the old time sanctified.
Yeah. Yeah, so that is interesting. Somebody check and make sure.
Because I've never been in love. I don't have children.
I just looked on.
You never been married?
I've never been married. I can't.
You ever had a girlfriend?
Yeah.
So have you had sex with a woman?
Yeah.
How many times?
Oh no, I never counted. But see, we had an arrangement.
Oh.
Our parents and grandparents was putting us together because my
dad had
a big church.
For wealth. Oh, that guy
had a big church, and then her father was a big pastor. Oh, baby, and we would shut it down. We would come in locked on her door, and them niggas would be so sharp. We would be we would shut it down. But I think if things I would have.
You stuttering a lot.
Well, what I'm saying is that I made certain decisions that impeded upon having a family.
Mm.
That
What, you got a vasectomy?
No, what I'm saying is I probably would have did that traditional kind of situation.
If you fell in love.
I don't think you necessarily have to be in love to be married.
Okay, I agree with that.
I don't think so. I think it's a contractual
It's a business
arrangement, and they enhance you, you enhance them, and you become
and you
a
learn
power broker.
Right, I agree with that. I agree with that.
Yeah, and so,
but there's some people who marry not for that, but they marry for the love. I think you should marry for both.
Really.
I do.
I
don't think you should let yourself fall in love with somebody that you cannot marry and become an empire with.
But see, I don't think you necessarily. I don't understand this whole falling in love thing.
We can tell.
Yeah, I don't get it because
it happens. It happens through
interaction.
Then something begins to happen.
Because I don't agree with interracial marriage.
I don't necessarily agree with it, but I agree with interracial.
Those are the worst and most confused people I've ever met in my life. And I'm sitting up here at Octagroom.
But are
you into color?
Whoever.
Because I don't like too many dark people.
Oh, I know you like that, but you already told me that before.
With dark. This girl came on my thing with her hair nappy like pubic hair, and she was another.
Where
shade.
Y'all?
Yeah, black.
You can't. These sponsors. You cannot say that.
She was black. Oh, jigaboo darky. That came up a poor imitation of Esther Roll from Good Times, looking like Florida Evans.
But that's prejudice.
You have,
but that's prejudice.
But that's what I am.
Okay, well, it's fine. You prejudice.
I'm prejudiced. If I don't like it, I hate you, your dog, your cat.
Okay.
All of them.
All right. No, right. Okay, you were crazy.
My grandmother told me if they darker than a paper bag, she said.
So it's passed down prejudice.
Oh yeah, because she was from New Orleans.
That's passed down prejudice.
Yeah, she taught us that.
I think black should be with black because of.
What do a white woman tell a nigga
Hold on a minute.
Son?
But what kind of son?
A nigga son. Did she tell him the truth that we really don't like you? What do they say?
Okay, so
they don't tell him the truth.
I think that black should build black wealth. So marrying interracial. A lot of times that gives black wealth to white people.
White people, like how OJ did.
But see, that's how come I have a problem with OJ. Granted, he was great on the field and all of that. But
that drug addict whore, Nicole Brown, he set her whole family up and didn't do nothing. And his mama died living over there in Hunter Point in the project.
And he gave black wealth to white people.
To white people.
That's a problem. That's not a black leader.
She called him and told him that she had got some young dick and that they was driving around in his Ferrari.
But see,
that's when he snapped.
But see, that's how come I made a post about OJ Folk got upset. I said, yeah, he played ball, however, but as a black privileged person, you're supposed to bring other black people up above the scratch line.
Right.
But he surrounded himself by white people.
Well, totally.
I'm like,
but see, that's the conditioning. And I love sports. That's the conditioning that they do in college. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. LeBron James would not be the LeBron that we know had he gone to college. Had he gone to college, those white coaches would have come in, those nasty white girls, 3 and 4 of them all in the bed at one time, taking your tests, doing your papers, doing your homework. And then they get around you, hey brother. No, I ain't gonna lay down with the enemy. And I know y'all don't like this kind of teaching and y'all don't like the truth. And I tell you the truth, they are never going to love you. They're going to tolerate you, but the Puritans came over here. They were slaves They were the slum people of Europe. And they came over here and they stole this country.
Okay, I'm trying to verify this Kiki
thing. Y'all, they saying they done broke up.
And Jordan is no longer following her. But I'm trying to get.
Jordan?
That's her husband. But that's what.
And then they had that wedding and all them people got COVID.
They did. But let me tell you what I'm doing. So folks know what I'm doing. So I'm telling them now, follow him back. People are noticing. There's 3,000 people on my platform talking about it. Follow back and fix it on the back end. They don't know we work like that.
And do it but in secret.
Right, but see, they don't know we work
because the old saints wouldn't be together. They be broke up. The man be living in the church.
Right. That's right.
And what have my mom and daddy done went through some stuff. Tell them, hey, get your ass out this house, go down there and sleep in your office.
Somebody said you lying about the dark skin thing because if I gave you a chance, it would be access granted.
We'll try it.
Jesus!
Call my bluff, baby. And if we did anything, it would just be no more than that point. We would use you. What they call
my God!
A good old piece of mandingo.
Oh my God!
Like Rhino that I met at the dog.
The Rhino. But that's what I'm saying. Courtney Walker, fix it. Karen Jordan, it's your daddy election year. You can follow each other. Y'all can't do that.
No, because they ain't got to follow each other because his daddy got in and Jay Drew got two bastard children. Okay. And they letting that boy preach.
We're not going into that. Okay, so
we're
not going into that. And why?
Where's Queen Mother with the woman with the guitar?
The guitar player up on her titty.
You're right.
I want to touch the titty. I want to touch it.
Okay. See, you ought to be like Tasha.
I would ask.
Tasha probably was drunk.
I would ask. She was not.
I was drunk and didn't even know the man touched.
First of all, I'm not going to touch nobody's titty, and I have not asked. I'm gonna say, can I touch?
Well, that's what Trump said to her: grab him by the pussy.
But you gotta ask to grab the woman by it to see if she all right.
You ain't gotta ask you. The Bible say what? Take it by force.
So somebody say yes, you will give me the chance. First of all, I don't want the chance. This is my friend, my brother. But however,
why they try to?
But
well, we did.
I know the dark skin person you like
one time.
I know the dark skin.
Oh, you talking about Jamal? I can't stand his man. Jamal and I was just friends. So you gonna have me call, and you know he's a gangster out of Baltimore and stop him.
Yeah, he no gangsters. He is not nobody gangster.
Baby, the way him and Ray Lewis.
You see how he got ran out of the city when he came down there. The guy said, "You better get out of here." He said, "Okay."
He packed his bag.
He sure did.
That hood guy.
So they ain't following each other.
They unfollowed each other.
They got to get this.
And
right.
see, she was just here for the BM thing.
And her last post with him was February the 17th.
Oh, with the little baby.
Ooh.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, because
poor thing. Because he was the lawn man, wasn't he?
Well, do not speak no more.
I think he was the lawn. I think he
more.
He cut grass.
If it's not public, you're not going to say it anymore.
Oh, okay. He's a gardener or something.
He has a business.
Yeah, lawn care.
But there ain't nothing wrong with that. There's a lot of money.
He's a Q-dog, ain't he?
Yes, there's a lot of money in there.
Did he graduate?
I don't have anything to say.
Oh. But they went to Wayne State.
Goodbye.
Oh, they went to.
Who's that calling you? Somebody calling you done did something.
Oh, that's Linda.
Oh, okay. You done.
I don't know what made her call.
All right, we are going to leave.
How long have we been on here? 3 hours.
2 hours and 45 minutes. I haven't done a show.
We might as well go 15 minutes. We might as well go to give them another 15 minutes. Who else we gonna talk about?
Oh my God.
Who else is ready? What you call? Who else is wretched and undone that I don't like? Who else can we collapse ministry tonight?
Oh no!
Because we empty churches out.
Hold on, let me explain.
Yeah,
that is not my goal.
Oh, and Angie, that man left her.
Who that?
Angie Ray.
I'm not discussing the race sisters.
You like the race sisters?
I love the race sisters.
Oh, I couldn't stand their mama. She smelled like something that was unhuman. Mm-hmm.
You cannot talk about Angie Ray.
Oh, I couldn't take her. Oh, she was so big. And I told Nathan, I said they throw it up. It ain't no demon. They throw it up because she stank so bad.
Oh, you know what? Let me get out of here.
Child, they came to Citadel. And I worked in the kitchen. I served the head table.
William?
Honey, that big heifer was eating them ribs and them collard greens before I could get it to the table.
Bye, y'all. The record show
and then she ate in the church.
I won. Bye.
I won.
Multimedia personality, comedic commentator, songwriter, recording artist, spiritual leader, author, and actor. Larry D. Reid is the founder of the MBN Network, owner of LDR Enterprises based out of Atlanta, Georgia, and the spiritual leader of the Reformation Church of Atlanta. You can catch Larry Reid on the BET Plus original series Kingdom Business and on American Gangsta Track Queens. Streaming online at BET.plus.